Okay, okay. So, make sure everything's working here. Mic audio's good. Well, yeah, it's working. Yeah, okay. So, last we left off with our team, the Locomotivators, who all met on a train.
This is very important.
This is very important. It's like the cornerstone of their whole relationship.
Apparently.
You all came into the small town of Knotsmead after a train attack. You spent some time in the town, got to know some of the people, eventually finding your way to a job board and taking up some stuff to kind of pass the time, involving a hunting of wolves, an investigation of a manor, and eventually what will come to pass as a investigation into some bandits. But for the moment, you guys are inspecting the haunted manor. You come by later in the evening when stuff is supposed to be active, and you began your investigation of the place shortly before nightfall. In the midst of all this, night did indeed settle as Father Seville August noticed a creaking and moaning coming from the far end of the house on a rocking chair that held a very distorted body, a very worn body, identifying them as so what was the name I gave that person? It was Dalmas Orthrower, I think that's what it was.
Orthrone.
Dalmas Orthrone. The patriarch of the Orthrone family that was once in this home many years ago died in a house fire. You find his body there, and he seems to be aware of who he is, but is unable to form any kind of words. Or really on the outside, notice a green light coming from the second floor as the zombie became more active and lunged at Father Seville, and that's where we'll start.
Let's go.
So we're gonna keep initiative order as is, so you don't have to re-roll that. It seems silly to do so. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for this Zambambo.
Zambambo.
The Zambambo.
The Zambabini.
The Great Zambini.
I am the Great Zambini.
Here we go.
Distinctly different from Pazuzu.
Pazuzu! Okay, so that's okay.
You have one wish left, Professor.
Alright, let's see here. I need to move over here, and there we go. Add to turn order. And I'm going to give him... Where's my turn initiative? There it is. Oh, turn it back off. There we go. Thankfully, he's really slow, so he's going... Oh, I need to reorganize this. Give me 1 second here. Descending. Do.
Thankfully, he is a zombie and likely very slow.
He is. He's going after Lustiborns in this turn order.
What? Does he even know I'm here? I don't even see it. I guess he can probably see me.
After you in the turn.
Oh,
order.
Not
okay.
coming after
I
you.
get ya.
Turn
Okay.
order.
I was like,
He just races across the entire building.
He's
To go
going
after.
at me.
He smelled the oil. Was like, nah, I don't want that.
I don't even see his
I already had one fire. Don't need another one. So let's see here. Do I want to swap the music? No, I'm not gonna swap the music
Swoop.
because this is one guy. So Seville, this zombie lunges at you. Is your turn currently still? What would you like to do?
I cast Word of Radiance.
Sure. Go ahead and display that in the thing so I can read what it exactly does.
Oh, yeah, one sec.
Is it
Where's
con
the
saving
whole...
throw? Okay. So let's see here. Alright, see if he saves. Con save throw? He does with a 20.
Bitch!
Yeah. So as this divine word flies out of you, or from your holy symbol, I should say, You see it burn into his skin. He kind of reels back from it as the singeing like ends, and he keeps coming after you. You still have your movement and a bonus action.
Okay. Let's see. Let me just check something real quick.
Sure.
Okay. Use that for my bonus action.
Okay.
And I kind of just shout like, "Oh fuck!" 1, 2
As you walk away, it will
3
attempt to strike you.
for opportunity.
Yep.
Okie doke. And
Let's see. That is only a 12 to hit though, so I don't think that hits you even with your plus 2.
that don't even hit
Nah.
my normal AC.
You thick.
2, 3, 4. And I'll just stop here and shout at Reggie that there is a undead dwarf ambling at me.
You've had a bit too many drinks, I see.
Not everyone is on the same bender as you.
My bender is legendary, just like my name.
Okay.
It's dark. You probably don't see it. I'm just staring at him.
I have a torch lit. I can.
Okay.
You do see, like, very, very far off in the distance, you do see a shambling creature moving towards you. Is that your turn, Seville?
That is my turn.
Okay.
Or that's the last of it. Yeah.
Alright, Lustaborns. What are you doing?
I'm guessing I heard the shouting.
I mean, imagine if it depends on how loud Seville was shouting.
Yeah, were you like shouting for like the whole fucking house to try to hear, or just at like?
Just to get Reggie's attention.
Just at Reggie.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. This has a movement of... Okay. Yeah. So I need... Oh, sorry. Here. There we go. So... Oh, it's the wrong thing. 5, 10... It's going to move in 20 feet, and it's going to attempt to strike you. With a slam attack.
Slam attack.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's a good die. I'm going to say that to the side. That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, that's a bad die. Throw it away.
Put that back in there. Yeah, I don't need that one. Grab this one still.
And that hits my temp health.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. And then... Yeah, let me see some here.
And then? No, and then?
And then.
And then.
And then...
You hear a sound as a door opens. And if I can please grab this.
Nope.
Ooh, it's right on the door.
Just gonna have to stretch out for a moment. It's actually not that big.
Ah! He's so long.
Yeah. Okay. That's it for it. All right. Aurelia.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Well, you did describe that there was a bright green light that started shining from I believe the second floor.
That is correct.
Okay. Can you point to me, because it's a little difficult to see them with the way the vision works. Can you point to me the window that I had seen Lustaborns through?
Absolutely. It would have been. There's two windows. There's one right here directly to your left, and another one that's a little further up here.
I want to run to this one, and so it's 10 feet. I want to look back in. Do I see Lustaborn still? Is he still in the area?
I would say you saw him moving around more to the northern side, and as you look kind of in, you see that the door to another area, which I think you probably already seen as the kitchen, is open. I mean, you probably think that he probably went through there, but he's definitely not in the dining room area.
Damn it. Okay. I would like to see, if I may, how is this building constructed? Is it even possible? Is there like old ivy growing up the sides of the walls? Is there like, is it built like it's just a totally flat surface up and down? And basically what I'm asking is there any way I could potentially either climb my way or kind of like acrobatics my way to like a second floor window?
It's the second floor where you're seeing the green light is pretty flush against. There's growth, plant growth overtaking the side. It's not a direct line. It would be a pretty hefty athletics check, but you can attempt to climb up.
You know what? I'll attempt it first. We're gonna attempt it.
All right.
We've scaled worse in our training. We're a bloodstone hunter. Let's see. You said acrobatics.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics.
This is about you maintaining like grip and upper body strength to climb up something and do it carefully.
Oh, it's okay. Right. We're doing the vines. Okay. Yeah. 17.
17 is enough.
Let's go.
You crawl your way up. Let me see here about making sure I get you in the right zone here. You crawl through, and let me see here. If I can get out enough, so I can put you right in there immediately. There we go. I'm going to have to move over. Oh, I can do it in a second. So you climb up, and it's rickety. You see the green light starting to fade a bit as you get to the window, and as you climb in, I'm going to put you over. Boom. You're on the far right side.
I climb through the window.
You enter what you've probably seen as the master bedroom. It is a very large, spacious room with a desk in one corner, a kind of like a closet cabinet situation on the northern side, and then a double poster bed in the middle.
Okay. Now, I imagine that took up, most of my movement.
I would say to probably took up the rest of your movement, but you do have your action if you wanted to dash.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, first and this is the room I saw the light from, correct?
Indeed. You don't see light anymore, but you see it's fading out here.
I'm just gonna immediately, call out for like, Reggie, 7! And like start calling from the bedroom and see if any of them like hear me or respond. Like I just start kind of shouting really loud.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Damn it. I was hoping to save my good rolls.
Seville?
Sorry.
You're good?
He's a bit preoccupied at the moment.
True, he is.
I would say Sybil's too preoccupied dealing with the zombie that's coming after him to notice it, but Reginald definitely less words you would notice because he basically the yelling comes from like right above you. You hear the sound of Aurelia screaming would you say you scream for help or you scream like up here or
basically it's more or less trying to see if anybody's up here where the light was.
Lesworns and Reggie, you just hear yelling from upstairs from sounds like Aurelia. So she's on the second floor.
Literally like are you guys up here? Because I'll just call up. No, still down in the kitchen.
If you scream up,
Reginald mutters to himself, "Skinwalker."
The smart man.
So if nobody responds to me at all, I'm gonna use my action.
I responded. I said, "No, I'm in the kitchen."
No.
I'm in the kitchen.
Aurelia, you hear from down below you. You hear Lesworns go, "I'm in the kitchen."
Oh. There was light, and I'm just gonna start sprinting off. So that gives me another 30, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm assuming this is like... What is this?
That is a statue of a mounted horseman.
Okay. And then... So there's the doors. What is this? Oh, hello. What's this? What do I see over there?
Over there?
Is that like kind of like a cellar door, like a something to the attic, or what is that?
Oh, good question. It looks like there's some sort of. Wait, let me double check my stuff here. Oh, I forgot I gotta zoom in here. Yeah, it seems like there is a door, like a latch door. It is partially ajar.
What is the door, not a door?
Okay. All right, so there's one there that's partially ajar. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I start looking around for any just basically sites of where the light could have gone.
It looks like it traveled over here and it's gone around into this room, which you know from Reggie's map is the trophy room.
Okay, all right. That is my turn.
Okay. We come to Reginald.
That was
Settle.
a good roll.
Do you trust me?
No.
Fair enough.
Do it anyway.
Oh.
I shoot it.
Now I hear something, thank God.
All right, yeah, go for it. 13 against a zombie. A 13 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank God. He's too tanky.
That is 7. Oh, no, that's straight. That's it.
Yeah, okay, 10 damage. Okay, I mean, marking my notes.
Didn't add the d6 in that time, thankfully.
Post that aside because I'll need that for later. Where's my pen? No! My pen! Is there with my laundry? There it is. The pen is mightier than the sword. Except if you're, in combat, then it's really not.
And the gun is mightier than the sword.
This is true. Let's see here. Just write my notes here. And then. Okay, that's the first one. So.
And I imagine everyone in the house has heard that.
Oh yeah, 100%. That was around the house. You hear it. So yeah, really, you're on the second floor. You hear some scuffling. All of a sudden, boom! Sound of a gun going off.
Okay, we are fighting.
All right. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Reggie?
Can I reach my alarm from here and use my bonus action or reaction to continue working on it?
I'll say you can use the rest of the. You can use your bonus action to continue setting up the alarm.
All right. Oh, that's me for a bit.
All right. Seville, what are you doing?
I am. Well, first I'm gonna clutch my ear at the gunshot.
Yeah.
Local madman. And then I am going to. Had to double check fucking command. Does not work in undead. God damn it. Okay.
Just kill it, Seville. It's already half dead. Look at it.
I cast inflict wounds. Holy shit, that was horrible.
Oh,
God,
no!
dude. I
That
can't roll
was-
for shit. This guy's gonna die.
Unfortunately, as you reach out to grab and infuse this necrotic energy, you grab its arm and its arm just snaps off of its body completely, so you cannot find purchase.
At least it doesn't have an arm anymore.
At least it doesn't have an arm.
Yeah.
Good job, Seville. You've disarmed it.
I will roll to inflict psychic damage to Reginald.
Oh no.
No, we're good. Oh, wait,
I
sorry.
will take the damage happily.
Seville, you still have your bonus action and movement. Do you want to do anything else, or are you standing right there?
No, I'm just gonna keep standing right here.
Okay.
As far as bonus actions, I ain't got shit. I got Shield of Faith. I'm gonna be real with you.
I
That's
don't
it.
have a single bonus action, so
I think I've got like 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Got Hunter's mark.
Lestiborns, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run towards where I heard that gunshot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This door's closed, right? It has the close symbol, but I can see through it.
Yeah, because the angling and all that. Let me just go ahead and yeah, there. Oh, there you
Well,
So-
do we want to consider it closed or open?
go. Well, technically you didn't come this direction, so no, we would have it closed.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I was asking for a purpose because
Yeah.
I can see through it, but I wasn't sure if it was actually closed. Right, so then I'm gonna use my sprint for 5 feet
Okay.
and open the door.
Okay. As you open
And
the
that will
door,
be my turn.
you do see in the hallway a large, not large, but a skeleton. It is covered in armor. Make an
Closing the door.
intelligence check. Oh, you.
Int, we said.
Yeah.
I see a skeleton. I close the door.
Just roll d20, add your int modifier.
19.
19. Oh. Although it's a bit dinged up, you do recognize this. This armor looks a lot like the town guard armor that you've seen around. You reason to assume that this was one of the guards that was sent into the manor to investigate and didn't come back.
Gotta be extra careful then. I will actually close the door, not as a meme for now. Even if he saw me, I'm gonna like just hold at the door for my turn because I can't do anything else, and that will be where I end it.
Sure. All right.
'Cause I don't think message is a major action, right? Or
It's an action, yeah.
action.
I will go
Okay,
ahead and add this guy onto the turn order since he is up to.
I was gonna say at the very least, you know I'm inside, so there's nobody outside.
So let's see here.
Yeah. I was originally gonna send you him. Oh wait, I can't.
Let's see here. Okay. We come back to this zombie here. He's going to attempt once again to smack you several.
Does he have disadvantage because he has one less arm?
No, that was all for narrative. He's just going to swing wildly with his remaining arm.
I had to ask.
It's fair.
I
But-
appreciate that.
He rolls like shit though. Doesn't land anything.
Okay.
And then we come to the skeleton. He's going to 5, 10, 15. Let me ask you, Leslie, did you just close the door or are you like barring the door?
I'm not holding it for now.
So you feel a poof. It's going to attempt to break through the door.
Is that you, Reggie?
Let's see here.
The cadaver clack.
You ask, is that you, Reggie? As you hear the clang of steel against the door. It doesn't find purchase, but it does make a loud sound. You realize, probably not. Probably not
Oh,
Reggie.
it's just Seville.
That's its turn. Aurelia.
I am going to continue to follow the light.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, sprint 35, 40, 5.
So, as you enter this room,
Uh-huh.
let me get to this here. You see a floating spectral figure emitting a sickly green light. Let me
Oh,
put him into a
God.
token layer. There you go.
Insert Luigi's Mansion.
A little bit.
Mario.
You see that his form descends down into the legs, but they don't have a bottom. It seems like it stops at like right below the kneecaps, essentially. You see parts of him seem like they're faded out, like they're erased almost. And I see a half orc man covered in like facial scars, as like reaching around and like touching his hand, passing through certain things and like touching other stuff. He seems to be kind of like mulling about a bit. Let's see here. Where's the die? There it is. Okay.
See, I thought this is where my compatriots ran up to. Damn it.
So
No, we're lost.
They were all lost.
Okay. So it turns and looks at you, Aurelia. And it it just has these like vacant eyes. It just like it's like staring 1,000 yards away, but it seems transfixed on you as it kind of just like reaches towards you and it's just like vessel body.
That son of a bitch. I'm literally going to I will reach up my hand, dramatically take off my glove, throw it at him, which I imagine goes through him.
It does.
You shall not have my body, for my name is Aurelian Bloodstone. And I give the entire speech, and you, and I point my blade at him, but then cautiously, having 5 feet of movement left, step back out, shut the door.
Yeah, sure, close the door.
Do what?
Alright. So that was your turn, Aurelia?
Am I out of the room? I clicked the little thing. I don't know.
You're probably still partially in, because this map was not made properly. I didn't even work on my map making skills. We'll say you're outside the room and the door is closed for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
All right. We come back to Reginald.
After closing it hits me. This man just moved through objects. This probably isn't going to help.
I would like to swap to my hand axe and then use whatever I have left to continue setting up the alarm and hopefully finish. It's been like 5 turns.
It takes about a minute, so you have like 3 rounds left to set the alarm.
I'm swapping to my hand axe.
Okay. You're going to continue working on the alarm?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I gotta get this finished.
Okay.
There's clearly things. Okay.
Seville, what are you doing?
I am. Let's see. So I'm gonna work that close. Let's try inflict wounds again.
Okay. Sure, go for it. Oh, that will definitely hit.
Okay. That'll actually hit. Okay.
Let's see here.
Something that sounded hit. What?
Okay. Let's see here. So as you like grab it, you like almost like your hand goes through his body as you kind of inject this necrotic energy kind of burns through him. As he as energy reaches up and like the green energy filled eyes become blackened, and he just falls back and snaps and falls into pieces on the ground, and he is gone. He is dead.
Yeah. Finally. I glance back at Reggie. Are you all right?
I'm just impressed by your handiwork. Certainly more handy than that guy is now.
When he said that at first, I narrow my eyes at him.
You're certainly much more handy than that guy is now.
Oh my god.
Pointing again to, I give a little point to the arm on the ground. Huh?
White. Did you hear shouting doing that?
Oh, several times, yes.
Which direction, my good sir?
Well, did I hear Lestiborn's ask, is that Reggie?
I would say you probably didn't, but then you hear the clanging of steel on wood coming from down the hallway. So you didn't hear less, but you definitely hear commotion going down the hallway. But I would say
I heard Miss Aurelia cry out from upstairs. and then there appears to be some sort of metallic clanging to your right down that hallway.
I also like to think that my giant speech to the green
I
thing
was gonna say,
was enough that you kind of heard like a
because Reggie's right next to the stairs and the door is near the stairs as well. I would say, yeah, you probably overheard the last bits of Aurelia's speech as she closed the door.
Quite a lot of screaming from Miss Aurelia upstairs, but it seemed to be more in anger than concern.
We should probably go check on her then.
All right, thinking
I don't know. I think Lesty might need some assistance.
I'll go check on my partner.
I'll be here.
3, 4,
oh my god.
and I see that creature, I guess.
Yep.
Why the southern accent?
I don't know.
Well, hail, there be skeletons.
No, I'm no big city paladin.
Well, shit, that there's a cadaver.
That there is a bona fide God's honest creature.
Look at you and your fancy O's and gods. All I got here is this mace I'm about to cave your skull in.
Actually, he doesn't just have a mace.
Oh, there you
go. Alrighty, and I used my action. It occurs to me that I'm stupid and I never rolled concentration when I got hit to see if Shield of Faith is still up, so...
Yeah, go ahead. You just roll 10 or higher.
Just on the D20. Well, okay, that's not up anymore.
Well, but you
I'll
had
just
your...
say that.
Wait, what's your con modifier? It's a Constitution saving throw, I should say.
Oh.
So if it's a 4 or higher, then you're good.
Mine's a 3.
It sure as fuck ain't a 4.
Okay.
So...
Oh. Mine's a 3.
Yeah, I was saying, as a con save, it'd be
2.
fine, but that's your con save's a 2?
Oh wait, no, not my save. Hang on. Actually, yes.
Oh, wait, my con save is +5. Sheesh.
There you go.
Alright, so it's +2.
Even
save
better.
That one.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it's Shield Faith is gone. Alright, is that your turn, Seville?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, Lustiborns. There's commotion on the other side. You don't think it's friendly. I mean, it might be Seville. You don't know.
2 questions then, real quick, DM. One, casting a spell, getting disadvantage of the target being so close. What is the feat on that?
If the spell
Or
is...
how far away do I need to be to make it so it doesn't?
You need to be not in melee. So...
So right here would work, right?
I'm gonna say no because
Or
you're.
would you say I need to back up a little bit?
You need to back up a little bit because of the fact that he is striking the door and you're on the opposite side, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
So no, you would have to
Alright.
back up in order to shoot. And granted, the door is closed, so you would have disadvantage anyway because you don't know where the body is on that side.
Yeah, no, that's where the second question comes in. Rope tying. Your call. Free action, bonus action, or action?
What are you attempting to do with the rope?
Tying the rope around the handle.
That'd be an action because you're trying to. I should ask: are you just trying to loop it so you can pull it, or are you just trying to like tie
Loop it just so I can pull it, not tight. Just loop it so I can pull it. Yeah.
We can make it a bonus action. The DC will be slightly higher. Otherwise, it would be your action to do it, and the action will do it
Alright.
for sure. But bonus
I
action.
will
you're
take the risk then. I loop a little bit of my rope around. Use 5 feet because I'm backing up, so that's 5 feet to the door. And
All right, roll
I'm gonna
me,
pull it.
Okay. No, you have to roll a. You have to roll not say, but the DC for tying the rope as a bonus action. Give me a dexterity check. Just roll D20 as your dexterity modifier.
So it's a D20.
Yeah.
19.
Holy shit.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What's
Easy
it
enough.
like to roll well?
Sure enough, you kind of like you quickly pull out some rope from your back, and you just like you loop it really quickly across there, and just
Using my
and you kind of use your foot to like prop it against there to pull, and then you just back up and whoosh, shunk it open. What do you want to do?
And
For your
as I
action?
yank it open, thank the Lord it's not Seville on the other side, because I'm immediately sorcering burst whoever I see.
Yeah.
I wish I rolled better on that, but that's an 11 to hit.
11 on the skeleton. Unfortunately, 11 just misses.
Well, the plan was cool when it lasted.
But now you have some space away from it. So it will,
15, 20,
Yeah.
25. Close that door. All right.
Okay. Let's see. Next is the ghosty ghost that's upstairs.
That's my favorite kind of ghost.
Let's see here. Don't need this open, so I'm gonna close that part. Makes it easier. So really, as you say your whole spiel and you close the door, you're like, okay, good. 5, 10. It just comes through the wall.
Ah, good.
Let's see here. Where is he at? Let's see. Oh, that rolled out of the bin. That is a 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. Let's see.
How is he hitting me? Just
You take, like, you see him like reach out, and then all of a sudden you see this wave of energy throw from his palm. You take 5 points of force damage.
okay.
So it's like an invisible, like almost like the energy from your Eldritch Blast almost.
Okay.
Very
okay.
similar.
Well then, this gives me insight into how I can fight him. Hopefully.
Let's see here. So that was how much for you in the nose? 15, 20. It is going to use. Where is it? He is going to. All of a sudden, his form seems to like wither, and he.
Right. Okay.
Now will be its turn. Let's see. Let me double check everything else here. Oh, right. That'd be you. Really, from down the hallway to the main bedroom, you hear shambling as a skeleton comes around the corner from the main bedroom.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's its turn. I need to put him on the turn order actually, because he is at 6. There we go. All right, and then we have the one that's. All right, let me make sure I hit that there. All right. Oh, there. Come on. I figure where it is. All right. Let's see here. What is the skeleton doing? No, it saw you, and it saw you attack it, so it's going to come after you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You just say you close the door, right?
Yeah, once again, I'm trying to hold the door shut.
All right. Let's see here. So it's going to go for.
I hear him scrambling about this, right?
Oh yeah, you saw, because you're down the hallway right there. You saw the door swing open. You saw the magic from Lestiborn's, and you hear go fuck, and just run back, and you hear another door.
Somebody help! The rope didn't work. Help!
It tries to break down the door, but as it smacks into it, it bounces back and it's like shambling.
Aha!
So that will be its turn. Aurelia. The monster, the ghost is faded away, and now you have to face with another skeleton monster. What are you doing?
I'm going to use the fact that as a blood hunter, I do have Hunter's Bane, and I have advantage on survival checks. To track Fey, Fiends, Undead. I would like to see if this thing is actually like the ghost is actually gone. Like, is it gone, or is he just like disappearing from my sight and like actually standing right in fucking front of me?
Sure thing. Hemi with, you said it's a survival check?
You have advantage on wisdom and then in parentheses survival.
So that'd be survival check for this. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a survival.
Which I unfortunately have a -1 on, but I do get advantage.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm glad I used it, 'cause I got a 12.
With a 12, I would say you probably read about these in your studies to becoming a blood hunter.
It does say you and on intelligence ability checks to recall information about them.
Yeah, I'll say for this instance, it would be more of an intelligence check, but regardless, you succeed. And I'll tell you what I would have told you if it was an int-based one.
Cool.
The apparition you encounter is a poltergeist. It has the ability to become invisible to the naked eye. So you don't think it's gone, you think it has shifted its form in order to be invisible to the naked eye. If it's close by, you're not sure. It might have flown off to another room, it might have gone downstairs, you're not sure.
But I didn't see any movement. But it struck me and then didn't make a movement. It just disappeared.
It just faded from view.
Okay. All right, then I am going to check something really quick. I need to make sure this works the way I think it does.
Sure.
Does shape water require me to have water?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see any in the area. Dang. All right.
You
I was
a
gonna
water
like-
skin.
Oh, I do have a water skin. You're right. A scroll's used up upon.
Upon use of the ability, yeah. It's a
alright.
one-time consumable.
And it is a cantrip. Is this cantrip? It doesn't say
Shape water.
the action.
I believe shape water is a cantrip.
It says you have the can. I would use the cantrip. I just don't know if it's one of the cantrips that's like a bonus action or not.
Is one action.
Okay, it's one action, motherfucker. That's definitely not worth it. All right. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm just going to see the skeleton, assume that I don't feel funny, so hopefully the poltergeist didn't decide to try and possess me. And I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at the skeleton.
Sure thing. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
That's a nat 20.
Holy fuck, man. Yeah, go ahead and roll that down. Oh no, it's you roll 1d10 because it's gonna be crunchy crits. So let's see, 10 plus, so 10 plus, so 17 points of damage. You feel that energy just like well up, and it just feels more potent than ever. And as you shoot it down, it breaks through the middle section of his rib cage. It breaks and dents it in. And let me double check. Does he have? No, he doesn't. Okay, good. And he just crumples to the ground, unanimated.
Perfect. I mean, we were taught this shit.
Yeah.
I am then going to make the bold decision to try and slip back into the room. So just to kind of test that this poltergeist fucker's still here, so I'm gonna slip back in with a 5. Do I get an attack about? Does he attack me?
Nope.
10.
Nope.
15. I'm gonna pick up my glove.
You pick up your glove, easy peasy.
I'm gonna just look around for any signs of I've already made some kind of check. Can I just make an investigation to see if I notice anything that's like still glowing and or possibly the source of that orc in
This
here?
would be more of a perception check. You're looking for something that stands
Perception?
out. So yeah, give me a perception.
19.
19. You look over at this stuffed deer head that's on the wall. And you remember seeing the poltergeist was like reaching into it and was trying to fumble something in there. You see lodged in the mouth of it is a small key.
25, 30. I would like to try and reach in and grab the key.
Sure enough, you grab the key.
Okay. And are these chests?
They're mostly damaged and they're broken apart. There doesn't seem to be anything in them, as far as you
I
can
just
tell.
wanted to make sure that it didn't look like there's anything locked. Okay. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. We come back to Reginald.
Man, seems like stuff's really popping off. I'm gonna keep working on my alarm.
Okay, you have two more rounds before it's done.
All right.
Seville, what are you doing?
Wouldn't it be like a side dialogue outside of combat? Like, oh, alarm's done.
3, 4. I take it this
Hilarious.
door's just wide open.
It's wide open, yeah.
Yeah.
5. And. Oh god.
Oh, it's
Why?
because you clicked on the door thing, it caused it to close.
Uh,
It's all
I see. Okay,
It's
there we
funny
go.
that way.
That is funky. Okay. Do. Alrighty. I am gonna cast. Fuck it. I'll just doink it with this.
Doink.
Sapping Sting on the creature up there.
good.
Yep.
This guy here?
Yep.
Okie doke. Sapping sting him. Oh,
That's lot of
it's a con
necrotic
save.
damage.
Yep.
Alright, let's see here. He unfortunately fails, so he will take 1 point of damage.
And I believe it is knocked prone if it can be.
Let's see here.
Ignore the roll on that.
Yeah, no
Fuck
worries.
off, game.
Yeah, I remember this. If it, I think it's a strength. No, it's if it fails, then it goes down. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead
Yep.
and mark him as.
Do I just hear like a bonk and a thud on the other side
You
of the
hear
door?
a sharp, like a whistle of.
Thump.
Let's see here. What is the...
That's the bonus.
Yes. Is that to you, Seville?
Yes. It appears the creature pursuing you has been knocked. Has been knocked down. If you would be so kind as to help me dispatch it, that would be just fantastic.
Nothing would delight me more.
Is that your turn, Seville?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Lustborns, it is your turn.
Are they able to get a tax opportunity while prone?
They can, but it is a disadvantage.
I will take the disadvantage. So I'm going to open the door while I'm still here, and I'm going to step back.
All right, it will attempt to swing at you with a short sword. Okay. As a 10 to hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I dodged. I jumped. I did a boing.
Yeah, you blinked.
And then let's take a. Would you say this is far enough to ignore disadvantage, or would you prefer I be here?
As long as you're not within melee. So where you were
Okay.
before was perfectly fine. As far
Awesome.
as you feel comfortable.
All right, I'm gonna pull with a tick of my eyes. I'm going to do a chaos bolt.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Whoa. Sure, we'll do acid. 24 to hit.
Let me see here. Hold on. I'm trying to double check something. Because I think spell casting at someone who's on the ground is a disadvantage. Let me double check though. Oh, did not mean to use that one. I meant to use this one.
And you're probably right. I can reroll again.
Let me double check and make sure, because I don't know if that's a rule that's like a homebrew rule they add in, or if that is let's see, spell attack, casting spells. Here we go.
Oh, I pray to God it's not disadvantage. Because as I said, your rolls in that one.
Where's the right thing for this? What the fuck? I must be under like combat. Let's see. No, not Player's Handbook. I don't think it's under Player's Handbook. Well, it might be. No, it isn't. It is under DMG. Combat. I'm gonna say you're close enough that you don't have to worry about missing. Fuck that.
I see a very similar ruling that someone explained that like pretty much being here I guess cancels it out being like this close because if I'm more than 5 feet away I don't understand this ruling either. What this guy's saying, at least.
I understand what you're trying to say. It's like it makes no sense for you. Like I take 5 feet back, and now I'm literally like I'm steering all the place. This guy's on the ground. He's right in front of you. It's like a sure shot. So yeah, I'm gonna say you head in with the 24.
Like if I was over here, it would be disadvantage. Yeah. You know, but like
right there.
Okay,
nah.
so that's 24 to hit then. That's 10 acid damage.
10 acid damage. Let me check him. Whew. The acid melts the armor a bit. It's like scuffs it up, and you can see like whatever remains of meat on his bones are starting to like snap away and like fall off. It's slow enough to like full-on skeleton. He's still mobile, but he is well, I say mobile. He's on the ground. He's just melting on the ground.
Am I able to move after cast?
Yeah, if you have movement left, yeah, you can.
He is all yours to finish off, Severed. And I'm gonna take 5, 10, 15, and back a little further away. Because prone is half movement, right?
Prone, to get up from prone takes half your movement, yes.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10. Okay, I'm safe here.
Okay. We come back.
I took a lot of damage in our first fight. I'm not taking damage again.
Let's see here. Check. Yep.
It's a small slide.
Aurelia. As you grab the key out, you feel presence behind you as the poltergeist comes from out of its invisibility and attempts to attack you once more. That is a 17 to hit.
That hit.
That is 6 points of force damage.
All right. Not looking too hot.
Okay. And it will remain trained on you for the moment. Does it disappear? It just stays right there.
Okay.
Okay. And then we come over to, I think that's the ones on the ground? Yeah, it is.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so, he is going to, so back to the right layer. He is going to, shit, let me take rid of that. He's going to have his movement to get up. Let's see. Which one does he hate more? Does he hate the guy that knocked him down or the guy that spit acid on
Yeah,
him?
I'm dumb. I could have done something. It's fine.
Okay. He's going to turn towards you, Seville, and he's going to come at you.
Okay.
He's going to swing his short sword. That is a... Oh, wrong thing. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright. I'm really glad I cast False Life when we started this shit.
Okay.
I'm upset that I forgot I have Hellish Rebuke again. Next time.
Alrighty.
Okay. Alright. Aurelia.
We are going to cast Sword Burst.
Alright, go for it.
That is a Dex saving throw from him.
Dex saving throw. Okay.
He must beat a 12.
He definitely does not beat a 12.
Okay. I get to roll some force damage on him. That's a 6.
Okay.
So I just kind of like almost stab my sword into the ground. A series of like copies of it spin around me and stab through him. Does this seem to bother him at all?
I mean, his form is disrupted, and he definitely feels that pain. So
Okay.
that definitely does damage. I'll say that.
Okay. Then I don't think I have any bonuses I can do. I could wait. Oh, wait, is this one? Oh, Blood Maledict. Yeah. Which one's the heal? Is that a bonus? I hate it because like I know that there's the ones I can't use that are on here, but they still show up on my page, so I have to like scroll through and like find which one is mine.
Oh yeah, because your thing is shared with the
Mhm.
other one. Yeah, I think it's with the Archfey.
Yeah. All
No,
right.
I think it's shared with Hexblade actually.
All right. I take. Bonus section. You can spend your Blood Maledict to heal one creature you see within 60 feet of you. That can't be me, correct?
That's silly. I'm gonna say, well, because I think you use Blood Maledict means you do damage to yourself. So
I deal D4 damage to myself, and then would be healing.
I think it is meant for you to heal other people.
Gotcha. All right, that's fine. I
Wait, hold
will
on a sec.
then.
Does it say a heal other creature other than yourself?
As a bonus action, you can expend one of your Blood Maledict to heal one creature you see within 60 feet of you. That creature regains 1d4 plus 2.
Okay.
That would actually be really dumb if I take more damage than I actually heal back on myself.
And
so never mind.
Because you just says you or someone you see within 30 feet. So yeah, I'll say.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense anyways. I forgot that I take the damage to cast that. I'm going to.
I will go ahead and remind everybody here as well, but mostly Ben. You all do have a healing potion in your inventory to use.
Yeah, which actually, you said it was a bonus to drink one.
It is a bonus action to drink one. It is a one-time consumable, but you can use it.
I am going to consume it.
Okay.
Chug.
Hell yeah.
All right, we heal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom, we're back up there, baby. All right, I chug it, and then I'm going to try and skedaddle the fuck out of here.
All right. It will attempt to strike you with a forceful slam.
Okay.
That is a 13 to hit.
He misses, bitch.
Woo! Smooth.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, God damn it.
You see a shambling zombie. A dwarven woman is walking through.
Oh, this is just quite unfortunate. I'm very sorry, Miss Orthron. And I'm going to then, hold on, what was that from him? So, hold on, it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so it took all my movement to run out of the room again.
Okay. Let's see here.
That's it.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, wait, can I slide that door open?
I'll say yeah.
Like, kind of like push that open? Okay.
Looks like it's a children's room almost.
Damn it, where are they?
We'll go ahead and add him onto the turn order. He is... Oh, he's actually next.
You said it was a woman. Wow.
Oh, she's next. Sorry, it's the zombie thing is a little...
Wow.
Well, it's a
Fine.
dwarven woman, so it should be indistinguishable from a man.
Is shambling towards you.
To a non-dwarf.
But
This is in Discworld dwarves.
wait a minute, that can't be right.
I don't know how his dwarves. We don't know how his dwarves work.
That can't be right.
Dwarves should always be a monument to homoeroticism.
No, that can't
And
be right.
Scottish.
I will die on this hill.
He should be at 16. Well, I guess he still goes after, or really before Reggie does. So yeah, he moves 20 feet towards you. He'll use his action to dash. He'll get the range, but he can't do anything else. That'll be his turn. Reggie. I don't even need to ask. You're still working on alarm.
To Reggie's arts and crafts.
Reggie's Arts and Crafts.
I am going to take like a step onto the stairwell so that I can just go upstairs after I'm done.
All right. You're so organized. You have one more round and you'll be done.
One more round, meaning this round or next round?
Next round, you'll spend your action and they'll finish the alarm.
Okay.
Okay. Seville.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do, buddy?
I'm gonna take a. Seems pretty fucked up from everything. All right, let's just give it another inflict wounds, motherfucker.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not hit.
Of course it does.
I feel so sorry.
I mean,
Not been having the best time of it.
you're not the one that Oh God. Okay, there we go. Took a second for roll 20 to register the spell slot for Shield of Faith, but I'm just gonna cast that on myself.
You can only cast one spell in a round,
But that's a bonus action.
but it is a spell, as a leveled spell.
Oh,
Really?
fuck.
Yeah,
I
it's the
did not
stinkiest
know
rule in
that.
D&D.
It really
you can do a
is.
spell and a cantrip. Even when you get the one thing, I have a thing that makes spells bonus actions. I still can't do 2 spells. I still have to do a cantrip.
Well, fuck. Let me just take that off.
So
Okay.
stinky.
It's very stinky.
And
Unfortunately, though, if you were to allow people to use multiple spell levels
Oh,
per
yeah.
turn, it'd
crazy
be
it'd be dumb.
Yeah.
okay. Then yeah, that's my turn.
okay. Lustiborns, what are you doing?
Let's go back. 5, 15, 20, 25. This is non-melee, right?
That's not melee, yeah. So you're good here.
Alright. I am going to... Is this a level 1 spell slot? Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to look to Seville and mutter a few words under my breath and cast Protection from Good and Evil to the dome.
Sure.
On the dome, I should say. Oh, that's a touch. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I don't want to get that close.
You motherfucker.
And so what do you
I
want
actually can't even get that close. So instead, I'm going to Firebolt. Crush those leaves in my hand so they start making those sparks before shooting it off. And that's a 7. I thought that was a 1. A 12.
12 just... let me check. 12 just misses.
Just misses.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'll leave the door open this time. I'll actually stay in here instead of cowering away.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15. You see the poltergeist come through the wall. Let's see here. What's it gonna do? Within...
I will also be
Okay.
right back.
Sure thing.
How dare you? You're not allowed to leave.
It's going to target this boarhead on the wall, Aurelia, and it's going to like shove his hand across, and you see the boarhead swing off the wall and aim towards you.
Motherfucker.
Let's see here. Ooh, that is a natural 20.
Bruh.
I'm glad it was that instead of the touch. The touch does a lot more than this. So that is...
Aurelia is dead.
You take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, he rolled pretty high on that.
11, 12, 13, 14. All right, yeah. I screech as that thing slams into me. And
You see the poltergeist swing that thing at you, and then it holds its hands out and is like, give. as his turn, we have this Skelly over here. Still gonna attempt to strike you, Seville.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
I don't
Can we
believe
retire
you.
that die?
Believe you.
Can we retire that one?
I use fucking hellish rebuke on that fucking poltergeist after that.
Oh, yeah, if you want to, you can use the Hellish Rebuke, because he did strike
Fuck
you.
him. Thank you.
All
All right.
Nick, Chris just rolled 2 nat 20s.
Oh.
Thankfully, not against the same person. Not against the same person. 2 different people.
I deck save on his ass.
All right, Dex save on. Okay, give me 1 second here. Seville,
Yep.
you take 14 points of piercing damage. I got the crunch crit, and I rolled max value on the die. I do apologize. All
Did
right.
he roll with the... Oh, wait, I can't change
You
it.
know what? This is just cool
So-
rules now. I don't believe you.
If you want from now on, I'll take a picture of the 20 I roll.
No,
Yeah, every
I'm-
single time he takes a
I'm
picture.
just giving you shit.
We're gonna get a lot of
All right.
pictures.
So let's see here. Is it an area or is it a single target, Ben, for the Hellish Rebuke?
Hellish rebuke. You point your finger at the creature that damaged you.
Okay,
So just him.
just him. Okay, so it's
Just
a-
the poltergeist.
I'll be nice. I'll use another D20. I'll save that one for later. Let's see,
It's another deck saving throw. He has to be 12.
Dex saving throw has to be 12. Okay. He does
Alright, roll
not.
a 20 on the die.
Let's go.
So yeah, go ahead and roll that damage for the Hellish Rebuke.
He takes that.
All right.
Wow.
So let's see here. That is.
You rolled really well on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I scream, I just like kind of point around the zombie. Bitch.
You see the flames. He sees his body ignite from like the kneecaps up, like, "Ah!" And then just like sputter out. And he is damaged, but it didn't do as much as you thought it would. Seems to have some sort of resistance to this kind of magic, but he did take a decent chunk out of that.
Yeah, and of course, as is with all spells, it is the finger gun.
Bam. All right. That was the skeleton's turn. So now we're back to Aurelia.
Fuck. Nobody has called out to me after I've been screaming. Okay.
I'm stuck. What do you
I'm-
mean? It's blame Reggie, who's sitting there
yeah.
working on an alarm.
Reggie, like
I
as you're
was-
working
I
the
wasn't
wire
ex-
downstairs, you hear Aurelia. You hear like clattering of like features and all that. You hear Aurelia saying "bitch" and you just fire.
I'm going to
Seems real exciting up there.
try and get away from this zombie.
All right. Now
5.
I will ask: are you wanting to use your action to disengage?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and move away. You don't take an attack of opportunity.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I do like a little acrobatics, like hop over this and land on the stairs?
I want to
below
make
so
a
I
roll
don't have
for
to
it. It's
run away?
very simple.
Oh, shit. I want to go downstairs.
All right. You just roll over and then you come downstairs. Let me go ahead and move you over to the stairwell where Reggie is.
Please say I set off his fucking alarm.
It's not done yet.
Damn it.
I'll sec here. I do
It'd
on
be
this
really
side
funny if the
because
spirit didn't
That would be
use it,
hilarious. He
so-
finishes the alarm and I just tumble down and set it off. Reggie!
you hear tumbling from Reggie from upstairs as boop. You see,
I just roll down there.
and she just
And I
looks like torn up and shit.
I
Miss Aurelia, nice of you to join us.
I lurch forward, I grab you by the shirt, and I start shaking you. There are zombies and skeletons and a goddamn poltergeist up there! I'm badly injured! Where's the cleric?
I don't know.
Just left to me! I just like toss him to the side. And I use the remainder of my movement to run down the stairs.
Sure.
Set up!
All right. We come to that Zambambo.
If you need healing, I got healing.
Well, she's not seen you heal.
I know.
She knows Sevil's a cleric.
That's right. You can only move that far. Okay. Reggie.
After that last hit, I'm a holy man in more ways than one.
I know.
Probably
Reggie, at
should
the
heal.
top of the stairs, you do see a a zombie, a fleshy, kind of like molding a bit, zombie at the top of the staircase, like looking down at you.
How far away is it?
About 15 feet.
Excuse
Like
me.
the thing, it's doing the thing where like it like kind of like peers over like.
Can I, if I take one step, like kind of sidle onto the side where Aurelia is, can I make it 20 feet?
Are you attempting to flip over the staircase to like the downstairs area, or?
I'm trying to like hug the side and be on like the last step. Is that close enough to get to 20 feet so I don't have disadvantage using my hand axe?
It'd be a tough angle. I would say that the zombie would have like half cover, so they have an extra on their AC. So you wouldn't be at disadvantage, but they'll.
I'd roll like shit anyway. I only get a
Yeah, you
plus
do.
2 to my hand axe. Oh, I guess I'll finish up on my alarm then.
Sure, you spend your action. Alarm is done.
My hands are just down. And I'm just like looking at him hunched forward, like, what the fuck have you been doing this whole time?
I point to the alarm. I made this.
I hate you.
I know. I pat her on the shoulder as I pass by, and I calmly walk over. There's a skeleton there. I fight living things.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
We are not dealing with this.
Oh.
Don't understand, there's a skeleton over there.
There's a zombie upstairs and a poltergeist who just tried to possess me.
There's a poltergeist?
Yes. The green light. He's a big a poltergeist. Oh.
I walk away from Aurelia and go around the corner, trying to deal with a skeleton and a poltergeist and an angry woman.
All right. Seville, what are you doing?
I still love the fact that everybody's just scared of her. It's such a fun.
Oh,
bit.
hey, finally. A relatively good roll.
Oh, I could.
That. I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, you do so.
Alrighty. And that was a 9, so we are back up to 22. And... Can't do that. God, you really can't do shit other than your main spell. That's just my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
Lusterborns, what are you doing?
Gonna clap my hands again and firebolt this guy in the back.
All right, go for it.
I missed.
You miss. Yeah.
That's my turn.
Still like to think. At this point, my screaming is probably the whole first floor.
I overhear it
Let's see here.
and
What
I shout something in response. Just, we're over here.
Reggie,
Yes?
you are making your way over to the skeleton to help out, and from the ceiling, floating straight down, you see a spectral green figure, a half-orc man with scarred face. Just, like, he's, like, crawling, he, like, rips himself through the floorboards and looks at you, he's like, give, vessel!
What type of vessel do you want?
It's gonna...
I want to attempt to rationalize with and communicate.
For a man who was so scared earlier, he got calm quite quick.
He will not be listening to any of your words. He will instead... Actually,
Like a vase or like...
no, actually,
What?
moving
You
back
gotta
a bit.
work with me here.
Moving back here. He's instead going to... I need you to make me a... Where is it? I need you to make me a strength check.
That's a flat D20.
Yep.
Do I pass?
Surprising enough, you do. He rolled like shit. You feel like
Hell yeah.
you feel his presence underneath, try to like pull you up, but you like quickly like kind of like moves yourself down, and you're able to touch back on the ground. Seems like you're trying to hurl you or something.
Sir, that is no way to treat a gentleman.
And then, let's see here. So this skeleton is going to attempt to hit you again, Seville. Because it seems like he's doing a good job of it. I'm going to use this die. That is shit. That's only 7.
Thank you, Jesus.
Aurelia, it's your turn.
Kevin.
I heard him talking about some shit with a vessel. I'm going to 5, 10, 15.
Sure
I
enough,
see
it's your
it.
best buddy.
I Eldritch blast it.
Yeah, go for it. Waiting for the natural 20.
Damn it.
Oh, okay.
7.
7, unfortunately, it just flies right through him.
15. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 25, or 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of cover again. I should take the potion out of my inventory.
10. Aurelia, you hear a rumbling from top stairs as you see a familiar zombie coming down. Uses action to dash. Reggie, you hear your alarm go off.
Everyone hears it. It's a 10-second long bell ringing.
That's his turn. Reggie, it's your turn.
I need... Hold 1 second, Jap. I need to go check my alarm.
Did you see me like with my hands like on its shoulders? It's like, I'm like, get away from me!
I'm gonna throw my axe at it.
Go for it.
Don't fuck me on this game. It fucked me on this.
Unfortunately, the axe goes wide. Maybe in your panic of being confronted on both sides, you throw it, just goes wide. Anything else on your turn, Reggie?
Can I attempt to, like... I want to try to commune with this guy, find out why he's so mad.
Sure. How do you attempt to connect with this poltergeist?
I wasn't told where it found him. I don't think Aurelia in her form of screaming mentioned that it came from the trophy room.
Nope. I didn't say shit to
Well,
you.
actually, do I know it came from the trophy room? Does I have the map of the upper floors?
There's a lot of floors.
From
though.
where it came up on your map, it would have came from the central hallway up on the upper floor. So you don't know if it came from the master bedroom, the trophy room, or the child's room. It's hard to
Alright, then
tell.
I will just speak candidly for a second. Are you? You must be the specter that is haunting this house. I understand that things are not going adequately as planned here, but maybe there is a more amenable solution we could have, where we could both be satisfied parties.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 11.
Let's see here. It looks at you and just points at your body. Give.
I know. I am quite handsome, I get that a lot, but maybe there's another route we could go that doesn't involve as much, how would you say, social work.
Is that your turn, Reggie?
Yep.
Alright. Seville, what are you doing, buddy?
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, wee wah.
Wow.
Wow.
I just hear the I just hear.
It's an action to swap weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay. take a swing at it with my mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Kill
for
it. Make it so I can go through this door. It's in the worst spot.
it. You rolled the damage.
Oh, that was just
yeah.
damage. Where's the swing? There we go.
I hate this game.
I
Oh,
hate
no.
this game.
This dude's fighting for his fucking life.
This is feeling personal now.
Less of horns. Watch. Oh, no, sorry. I should ask. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn, Seville?
I'm gonna start. No, but I'm gonna start typing my fucking rules out in Rule 20.
Okay. Less of horns. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna look to Seville and just go, trust me. And I'm going to use a mix. So I'm gonna first use 2 sorcery points because it's based on the
You could have
cost.
finished it off a few minutes ago.
And
You've
I'm
been towering
going
behind the door.
to touch. I've been attacking every round. Every round I can. And I'm gonna touch both Seville and myself and use protection from good, evil and good, while also using my sorcery points to double it. So let me
Oh, your
cast
twin
that.
twin spell or?
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure to read the text. It says as long as I can actually, like, as long as it's within range, and
Yeah.
since it's touch, you know.
Yeah, you can do
and I
that.
can target myself with this. Okay, cool. I just wanted to run that by you as well.
Okay.
And is it all types or a specific one? Because if it's specific, I'm going to choose undead. But if it's all types, that's fine.
It says from those types. So
Those types. Okay, so it's
any
all of
them,
those
any of them.
then.
Yeah.
So now they have disadvantage on attack rolls against both of us, and we can no longer be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
All right. Cool.
And I am going to keep going. Take that attack of opportunity if he does it.
Yeah, he will.
Or is he too busy with Seville?
Let me think for a moment. Actually, would he be too concerned with Seville? No, because you were a problem, and he sees you do this casting, so he's gonna see you as a problem.
Yeah, we're glowing now. All right.
All right. Disadvantage. That's terrible. Okay. So that's a 13 to hit you, Lestiborns.
That does hit me, so I will have to do a concentration check.
All right. Let's see here.
Because I believe that's concentration.
Yeah. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And roll me a concentration con saving throw. Beat a 10 or higher. That's it.
15, so we're good.
You're good. And you continue your movement.
20.
So you come to the hallway. You see a big ghosty creature in front of Reggie, and Reggie's trying to reason with it.
I'm gonna just try to act like I don't like. I see Reggie interacting with this thing. I know that zombie probably still knows I'm here, so I'm just gonna be like, I'm hugging the wall. I'm not gonna make any noise yet. And that will be my turn.
Do I see Lestiborns?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I came out of a door. I have a torch.
I'm like moving my hand, ushering him towards me. Like, come on.
I don't move. I can't move further as well, but I would not listen to him if I had the movement yet.
All right. We come to the poltergeist. Poltergeist will it will come over to Reggie, and it will attempt to slam attack
That's so
you.
cute. Oh, that's not cute.
He's gonna slam me down big style. He wants my body.
That is a 23 to hit.
You know, surprisingly enough, that does hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of force damage.
Is that all you've got?
That is all it has for this turn.
The wolf in the woods fought harder than that, my old boy.
Alright, this skeleton is going to attempt to attack you, Seville, because you're right there. It does have disadvantage, though. That'd be a 9 to hit you, Seville.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Thank the Lord.
Aurelia, you're dealing with a Zambambo. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to stab it.
Yeah, go for it. That definitely hits.
20. 10.
10 damage. Okie doke.
I'm assuming that does not kill it.
It does not. But you get a nice decent chunk out of them.
Yeah.
Well, of her, I should say.
Out of her. Don't think I have any bonuses I can really use. So that is going to be all I can do this turn.
Okay. Zombie's gonna attempt to attack you, really, because you're right there.
I know. Please don't hit me.
It doesn't, because it's a natural 1.
Yeah.
All right, Reggie, you are face-to-face
All
with
right.
a ghost. What are you doing?
Hear me out here.
Okay.
Let me lay down the situation.
Sure, go ahead.
My gun packed away. My hand axe, other side of the house, I threw it and I missed.
Yeah.
I have no weapon.
Yeah.
There is this big ghost in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grapple it.
All right.
Go ahead and roll.
11.
As you reach forward to grab it, your hand just pass right through it, and you realize this creature cannot be grappled.
Well, I guessed as much, but what else am I supposed to fucking do?
I don't know, go after the zombie.
Yeah, he really has no way to.
He doesn't have a weapon.
I have no way to hurt this thing, and y'all have been yelling at me to hurt it.
What
you mean?
do you mean there's been like 4 zombies.
Think of the one enemy he can't hit.
Reggie really has like 1 selective hearing and 2 selective actions. Because he's deliberately just ignoring shit.
Oh.
I have no weapons.
Go get your weapon. Go get it.
His
It's
gun's
in my bag.
He threw his gun
But
away.
take it out. You use your action to grapple. You grapple a ghost. You try to grapple a ghost.
Yeah, but if it worked, it would have been cool.
It was a 1 in 20 chance to work, and I don't even know if Chris would have given it to you with the nat 20.
No, it's immune.
It's a
What we're actually learning is he was legit about the I only hunt like living things. As soon as he's dead, he's got zero brain shut off. He doesn't know anything.
I love
How
that.
to deal with dead things.
He literally heard poltergeist and like just assumed it was bad. Like he has no
Man,
idea what it
literally,
was.
he saw 1 footprint earlier and knew exactly how many wolves, the size of them, their intentions, their names. As soon as a zombie shows up,
This is incredible.
His skill set is tuned for one thing, and everything else kind of just falls to the wayside.
He's a great hunter, at least.
He's a fantastic hunter. He's got lots of big creatures, namely beasts, not undead.
All right, so I'm back here now.
Yeah, back here.
Mhm.
I just tried to grapple the ghost.
Didn't work.
I'm gonna try talking to him again. So I see you're not big on physical contact, but maybe we can work from here. You want my body. What do I get in return if you have my body or a body?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's called negotiation. It's a two-way street. What would I get from this?
Roll another persuasion check.
Oh my god.
He just points at your body and it just goes, servitude, possession.
See, now it's feeling like a bad deal for me because I don't want to be a servant. So maybe you gotta offer something I would want. That's how deals go, you know?
I'm just looking over at him. I've got like my sword swinging at this zombie, and I just overhear this. I'm just looking at like, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know if I need to ask this, but Reggie, do you move from your spot or are you staying right there?
If I move, I take an attack.
Possible.
If I stay and take an attack,
Your
if
words
I move,
could have
I
gone
take an
to
attack.
it.
There's no real difference here.
you don't know.
Staying
Maybe
put.
your persuasion worked.
I mean, 6 is a pretty good number.
It's a cool number.
Pretty cool.
It's an upside down 9.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Reggie's not moving. So, Seville, what are you
No.
doing?
I am going to use my action to disengage, to 3, 4, 5, and 6. And with my last spell slot, put this back up.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Right. Lestiborns. You see Seville's coming to the main hall, leaving behind a familiar skeleton. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack that skeleton.
Go for it.
Really?
Like, yeah, frick you. Frick you. As Seville is running past, or were you running? Were you jogging? Were you walking, strolling?
At
Quickly,
this point,
briskly walking.
he may as well just thrown his hands up in exasperation after whiffing with the fucking mace. Like, all right, fuck this.
All right, as he angrily stomps by, I'm going to crumble
Grumpy
those
old
leaves
man.
and fire that firebolt.
Yeah, go for it.
It is a 17 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, 6.
6. As you hit it, the acid bubbles once more and causes his bones to break apart, and he is down.
I told you I would take care of it. And he's gonna close the door.
Alright. Anything else on your turn, Lestiborns?
No.
I would appreciate some help.
Speaking of help, Poltergeist is going to come at you with another forceful slam. Unfortunately, only rolls a 8 to hit.
Hey, over
That
here!
does not hit.
Target
Hey,
me!
Buddy, we can talk this out rationally. You don't have to go to violence every time.
I totally did mean to try and talk to the spirit, by the way, but it's too late.
Then he is going to fade.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Aurelia. About to get like dark right.
I know.
See, we helped you, Reggie.
Alright.
He's gone, is he not?
Perhaps.
I should go ahead and ask. No, you see Despair, are you doing anything in response to that, I should ask?
Me?
Yeah.
Can I take out my gun?
No. On your turn, you'll be able to take out your gun.
What am I supposed to do about it?
I don't know.
I can't touch it.
You can't grapple it, no.
Okay, I'm gonna just say, real mature, leaving when negotiations don't go your way. Gonna try to piss it off now.
Roll a persuasion check.
14.
You don't know what's happened yet. Alright, Aurelia.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, go for
I miss.
it. You just miss. Is you try like...
Oh.
Yeah. I should ask, sorry, are you wanting to do anything else on your turn? Move or anything?
I don't think I have anything else I can do. I don't have any bonuses. I don't want to take another strike right now. Farm person wouldn't work. He's not a person. I can't do anything else. That's it.
Okay. We come to the Zambambo. He is going to attempt to strike you, Aurelia, because you're right there.
I know.
That is
What's
a 14 to hit.
He misses.
All right. That's his turn. Reggie, what are you doing?
I'm going to run towards the zombie and attempt to do a shove attack, but like a spear in wrestling.
That's pretty cool.
Go ahead and give
Why didn't
me
you take out your
an
gun?
athletics check. You're going
If he
to...
managed to push him away, can I attack of opportunity?
Athletics check?
Well, Yeah, because you're trying to tackle him to the ground.
Well,
let me see
that's
what,
just be a
let me see
shove
what
attack in that.
Yeah, let me see what shove is.
Target must succeed a strength or dex. It chooses which saving throw. DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, so that would just be a DC 10 to either push it away 5 feet or get prone condition.
Okay, so it has to be a DC. For you, it has to be a DC 10.
The target must exceed a DC 10. I think I have to roll to hit first. I don't know, but
yeah, go ahead and roll me just a.
well, actually no. That's for if I'm using it for damage, it's make an attack roll against the creature.
Okay.
If it's just a shove, it's that it does no damage.
Okay, in that case,
That's a DC 10 strength or dex, of your choice.
I'll say in this scenario, it's gonna be a dex because he is currently engaged with Aurelia. His strength is behind trying to get to her, so I'll say this is a dex saving throw. That is a 10, but it's a -2, so that's an 8.
All right.
So you want to knock him prone, or do you want to?
5 feet away wouldn't give an attack of opportunity, so I'm gonna prone.
Okay. Let me see here. Oh, get the right layer there. Let's see here. Oh. All right. He is prone on the ground. So like out of nowhere, really, you see Reggie come by and just shoulder check this zombie onto the ground.
It's a full-on crouch down, leap towards the gut.
Oh, you spear the
pin
shit
it
out of her.
down.
Oh, you spear shit out of her, 100%. Right,
Is this what you wanted?
All right. Anything else on your turn, Reggie?
I mean, I can't really do anything else. That was my action, so.
Okay. Seville, what are you doing?
Let's see. I am going to go off 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the direction of the person that has been screaming this whole time.
Help!
Help!
Help! And that is. Wait, let me just double check something. Is that an action? Yes, it is. Okay. So I can get them on the next turn. I cast Raven Feeblement on the Poltergeist.
Do you need to be able to see the poltergeist?
This is not the poltergeist. This is a zombie.
Oh, the zombie.
The poltergeist is.
Oh yeah, the
hidden
poltergeist
somewhere.
isn't here. Listen. I just saw
It's all
Aurelia
good.
and thought you were still being harassed.
Oh, we're both. I mean, I am being harassed.
Right.
So, yeah.
Range spell. Okay, so make a spell attack to see if him. From here, I'm gonna say you're fine to strike without disadvantage, so you're straight spell roll.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I forgot. I'm sorry. What was the result of the tackle?
The zombie is prone on the ground.
I am going to kill someone.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
Oh my
That was
god.
a
This
second level
legitimately
spell.
feels personal.
This is old bones.
Seville, you feel a sinister presence behind you as you aim the spell, and it goes off wide and nearly hits Aurelia as it kind of skews off.
Yodia has forsaken me. That is the only explanation.
Oh, sorry, Chess. Anything else on your turn, Seville, or are you good where you
No.
are? Less the Fords, what are you doing?
Was I getting any magic vibe from the spirit? The what was it called specifically?
The poltergeist?
Yeah, the poltergeist.
I mean, you don't have your detect magic up, so there's no telling. poltergeists are a spiritual nature more than a magical nature usually.
I guess
So-
yeah, I should have asked that from like I could even roll for it if you needed to determine if they seem more magical or not out of knowledge. So instead I guess I'll just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see the zombie from this angle?
I'll
think
say
so.
with them crowding around
The stairs are
on the
kind of in the
ground
way.
and I would say that I would say it's extremely hard for you to see it. If you were to aim it, it'd probably have like full cover or like 3/4 cover, so it would have a higher AC on it to hit.
I'll just pass then. I don't want to accidentally hit someone.
Sure. One sec. Because there's actually.
Or can I prep a spell?
If you
Or
wanna-
can I not move? Like, is
no,
it just
you
like?
can, if you want to prep, so that'll take your action and reaction to hold the spell, and you can say for
That's worth it. I'll prep a firebolt for if that the apparition comes back.
sure.
And that's all.
Speaking of, it does show up behind Aurelia.
I shoot through her. No, I'm kidding.
Do you want to take your hit on the poltergeist?
Is it a hit I can make?
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's flowing kind of like a buffer.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, you were
I'll
saving
try
for
it
that,
then.
so yeah.
That is a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 damage.
Okay.
As if it was like a shot of a gun, almost like he's mimicking Reggie. Lestiborn fires off a quick bolt of fire at the thing.
It makes contact, and you see the flames like pierce through it and like evaporate out. Again, like it would happen with Aurelia, you see the damage take, but it doesn't seem as much as you thought it would be.
But it did do damage.
But it did do
at
damage.
least. Okay, cool.
The poltergeist is going to attempt to strike Aurelia with a forceful slam. That is only a 10 to hit, though. So it does not do that. Aurelia. The poltergeist is right behind you. But you also have the Zambambo right below you. So what do you want to do? Baby might be muted. Not sure.
Fuck. Yeah. Hold on. Let me ask real quick. I only felt the resistance when it came to Hellish Rebuke, not Eldritch Blast, right?
That's correct.
All right. I'll take disadvantage if I Eldritch Blast this thing right in the face, right?
If you attempt to attack the poltergeist from this point blank range with Eldritch, yes, it would be a disadvantage.
Oh, dang it, I used my reaction the one time. I have a thing that turns off disadvantage. Never mind.
It's okay. It's okay. I am I'll take the disadvantage because. Well, wait. Can the zombie's knocked prone? He can't attack. He can't attack of opportunity.
He
right?
can. It'll be a disadvantage.
The poltergeist already swung at me. I forget if that counts.
That was
He
his
can't-
turn.
Okay, so he can still attack of opportunity. So I could potentially take.
So
it.
if you move too far away, they'll both attack.
I'm just gonna take the disadvantage and try to Eldritch Blast the poltergeist like in the fucking face.
Sure.
That's one. God. Of course.
Unfortunately, a 7 does not hit.
I just there's nothing really audible anymore. Like nothing. There's no words. I just like turn around and in anger just scream and try to shoot it with and miss somehow.
Alright. I'm assuming you're going to stay right there.
I don't have much of a choice.
Alright. It is the zombie's turn. It will take half its movement to get up from prone.
I'm just gonna throw you right back down, bitch.
It's going to come at you with a slam attack. Reggie. That is a 20 to hit.
You know, this might surprise you once again, but that does in fact hit.
You take 4
right
points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Alright. That's its turn. So, Reggie, speaking of, what are you doing?
I'm pushing it back down.
Make another. Well, I guess I would just be rolling the save. This time it will be using its. It'll be using its strength because it is contesting you at the moment. So let's see here. That is a 12.
Damn.
So preparing itself, it knows what she knows what you're doing. So as you go that crouch like spirit again, it grabs you and kind of like flings you back up.
Ah, you want to play this way, huh? And I do the classic 1920s fisticuffs way.
Oh my god, yes. All right, Settle, what are you doing?
Boop. And I know he's gone at the moment, but I cast Cure Wounds on Aurelia here.
Sure thing.
So when Bib gets back, he will heal 9 health.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Lustaborns.
Lestaborns is going to aim at the apparition again, but let me get a better angle. 5, 10.
This is fucking retribution for every time I could have healed his Varbuck and didn't.
And I'm going to do a sorceress burst against him.
I'm not doing too hot right now either, but that's not pressing.
It is
You
a
are
20
right
to hit.
next to me. I can
20,
pop right over and do that.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm at 12.
I'm going to
HP.
make it psychic damage this time.
Ooh, psychic. Okay.
Yeah, but Aurelia's been screaming this whole time.
Oh,
What happened?
Oh, psychic damage.
You got healed for 9 health.
2
2 damage.
9, thank God.
So you feel the waves, like the waves of your attack hit and like envelop it and bounce it back out. It does take damage. You feel like it did take the full damage, but again, it wasn't that much of a hit.
Yeah, it was just.
But you know that it does not resist the psychic damage.
Good to know. And that's my turn.
Okay. This thing, definitely reeling from the 2 attacks you hit it with, Leslie, is going to attempt to. Actually, who's gonna?
Do what, coward? What are you gonna try to do? What are you gonna try to possess me? Do it. Do
So-
it.
Don't
I
even
dare
bother
you.
talking
You-
to it. It's a terrible negotiator.
Coward.
So I would say all 3 of you
Schmuck.
notice that the spirit turns towards Lestaborns, and as it moves towards Lestaborns, it fades away.
Oh.
So let me just.
Oh.
You are literally a mechanical being. That is a poltergeist.
Westerborn tilts his head. I do not know what the 2 equate to.
It can possess things like literally.
Does it appear behind me?
And it's going to attempt to.
I
first
believe
slam
you are more than just an object, Lesty.
Thank you.
That
Given
is.
your nature, Lestabornis, you may be immune
wait,
to it.
That's the wrong thing. That was the wrong one. Sorry. Shit, that's an 11 to hit.
That
So
I
what-
have an AC of 11, so does that?
That does hit.
Oh no.
That is
Arbor to equip.
5 points
No, I can't
of
wear
force
armor.
damage.
Alright.
Damn.
5 of force.
5 force damage, yeah. That's his turn. Oh, really?
And he had disadvantage on the attack against me, right? You rolled that.
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he barely managed.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if Ben's back or not.
I'm back.
He's back.
Okay, it's your turn.
Seville, you knew my plan.
Fuck, do I take care of the zombie? Well, I've got health now.
Oh wait, sorry to interrupt. Did I needed a concentration check that, right?
You do because you were hit. So, no, because you weren't hit.
okay.
Oh no, you were hit. Yeah. So yeah,
I was hit. 17.
you're good.
Okay, cool.
All right. We are using our newfound health to lose some health. I'm going to roll a d4. I'm gonna slice my fucking wrist with my rapier. Turn it into ice. I only take 1 damage. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then-
saw her shouting at him, and then she slit her wrist.
And then I'm just gonna like pivot, turn around, and try to stab the zombie through.
Sure
Get rid
thing.
of it.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
12.
12 against the zombie does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7 plus
So plus.
d4. I wish there was just a way to I wish this had the little button for the D4 on the ice damage as it explains you roll a D4 of ice damage, so I keep doing it in roll 20. Bop. 1. So 8 damage to the zombie.
8 damage. Alright, now I need to do this. Oh, let me get that out of there. As you stab into it, you see the ice like spread across it, and it kind of freezes in place.
Is it dead or it freezes in place?
Hard to tell.
Well, it was dead before it started fighting us.
I wasn't asking you. That was to Chris.
He didn't say to DM though.
Sorry.
That was also just what I would say out of character too.
But yes,
okay.
it looks dead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Well, of course it
actually
looks
defeated.
dead. It's a zombie.
It'll always look dead.
And that I will then kind of I'll take a second, pat, Seville on the shoulder. Thank you for the help. And I'm going to step forward and just point my my little finger gun at the poltergeist. I got you, Leslie. But I can't shoot, so I just prep.
Okay. Let's see here. Reginald, as you're about to load up to shoot at whatever you need to shoot, you sense a movement behind you as the frozen zombie comes back to life.
I don't know what you mean shoot. I don't have a gun.
Good, because you're about to get attacked from behind. Actually, it would be from the front. That is a 22 to hit.
That was a bit deceitful.
Alright, how much health do I lose?
You take 2 bludgeoning.
Alright, I am at 10 HP.
Alright, Reggie, it's your turn, though.
I'm gonna punch this fucking zombie in the face.
Go ahead.
I love the good punch.
I am not going to punch this zombie in the face.
As you punch in the chest where the ice is, it bounces off of the hardened skin. You're like, ah, fuck.
Couldn't handle your own battles, huh? Had to go get some protective equipment? Some shock-absorbing chestware?
Reggie, are you moving anywhere, or are you sticking right there?
I'm not finished with this thing yet.
Alright, Seville, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will... 2, 3. Given how the last couple of things have taken a swing at me, I'm not taking any risks. And cure wounds on Reggie. You heal for 13 health.
Damn.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, August?
That's alright.
Huh?
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, Lesterborns, you're being harried by a poltergeist. What are you doing?
I need to think for a moment. I was gonna heal. It's also a magic user, right? Can it take an attack of opportunity on me?
Hmm? It will attempt to smack you with a forceful slam.
Oh no.
Come on. That's close. That was a because you're still at disadvantage. That is a 9 to hit you.
Oh, thank God it misses. Okay, we're good. And I'm going to try that sorceress burst again.
Sure thing. Go for it.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. What kind of damage are you doing?
I want to do psychic again because that
Psychic?
didn't seem to have resistances. It's 2 damage again.
2 is enough. How do you want to finish it? 2 is literally how much life point? How many life points? How much health it add?
I guess since it's psychic damage, is there in the picture? It looks like there's some kind of core, right?
Yeah, you see like deep down there's some like a dark light inside of it, kind of like a black light almost.
I want it to have no like fancy Lestborn's is actually just like reaching forward and just like pulling the core out and cracks it, kind of thing. Not with his hand, but just with the force of the sidekick. You know, just pull core, crack.
You see like the force like rip out of him, and you see him reaching for that essence as you and it cracks. He's like and just fades. Let me get to the right layer so I can get rid of it. There we go. Anything else on your turn, Lustyborns?
No, I am all right. Lestborn's is this guy's died, right?
No, he can't back
Oh,
up.
came back up.
Oh. All right, yeah, that's my turn.
Aurelia, that zombie you killed isn't dead.
I see that. Wait, does that mean the other zombie might be alive?
I then just turned as I had my finger gun prepped, and rather than point it at the poltergeist, I turned around and tried to shoot the Zombambino.
Alright, go for it.
13.
13 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
10.
10? Okay.
Who keeps doing that? Stop that.
Oh, I thought it was only on my end. I was doing it to the beat of the music.
You flash that energy at him, and you see him like it snap, like hits him in the face, snaps his neck back, his head, her head falls back, and then just falls back forward, and it is still up.
I just pat Seville. This feels like your sort of territory. So, do you think, can you do anything about it? I just start patting him on the back over and over again.
This skeleton, or excuse me, this zombie is going to attempt to strike you, Reggie, because you're right there and you've been pissing it off.
Of course.
That is
As you should.
another 22 to hit.
That hits.
It depends
that
on the nature of the reanimation.
That
Figure it out.
is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Be very good to figure out how they came about for certain.
Reginald like spits out a tooth. Is that all you got?
Speaking of, Reggie, what are you doing?
I'm casting Hunter's Mark on this bitch
And then I'm
with
gonna
my bonus action,
Yeah.
and then I'm punching it. So
Fucking.
before I punch it, I'm gonna wind up and say, "You know the difference between you and me? I'm not wearing hockey pads." And then I'm gonna punch it. That's a 1.
Plus, doesn't
How
Hunter
does it
Strike not
feel?
work with unarmed strike? Didn't it need to be a weapon roll?
Hunter's Mark should work without
Hunter's-
it.
I thought we
But,
tried, or am I thinking
that
of
was
the
Colossus Slayer.
Giant Slayer? Yeah,
Oh my
okay, yeah,
God.
sorry.
You swing wide as your vision becomes blurry from the blood loss.
By the way, I don't have any more spell slots.
I can heal.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh, shit, as
you take
Reggie-
over for now.
Reggie, are you want? Do you want to do anything else on your turn? Do you want to move or?
I'm gonna fly at the bird
All right,
right into its face,
Seville, what do you
but
do?
within bite range.
I. Oh my god. Okay, so that's gone. And wait a minute. For some reason, Roll20 doesn't always want to consume a spell slot when I click a spell.
Oh, I always manually do it.
Yeah, I should really get in the habit of it. Well, it's done it like half the time.
Yeah, sometimes it does. I've noticed that as well. Like my level 2 one did it purposely.
Yeah. So I am going to swap weapons. And as I shoulder my greatsword, I am going to turn to Aurelia and mention now, from the corpses that I've seen so far,
Mm-hmm.
as a former paladin and now death cleric,
Yep.
would I have any insight into knowing whether or not these undead are here because of a curse, or if there is an actual necromancer nearby? Like, what would I have to roll for something like
Basically,
I
trying
would
to
say
feel like,
either a
what's the source of
Arcana or
reanimation?
religion check.
that? I am going to give that a religion check.
Sure.
What Father Seville has good religion.
So, Seville,
I know.
With a 19 in religion, I'm going to say that corpses do usually reanimate in due to the process of someone bringing them back. These corpses are not... How do I word this? They're very shabby. Like, you've probably come across some spell work in your time as a paladin. This seems like the work of an amateur. This seems like the work of someone who is beginning to plumb the depths of necromancy. But I think more than that, you get the sense that this place was chosen as a place to work necromancy. Like, the air of this house is bitter. It is disgusted. It is... There's something about this house itself
That seems ideal for
that
it.
seems ideal for it, yeah.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Seville?
Yes. I will just continue talking to Aurelia. What I've seen so far.
I like that we're having like this conversation about what you're like discovering, and we're like investigating, and meanwhile just I got you. Like he's doing like a little like the little
Boxing
what?
zombie.
He has dug his own. He has fucking made his own bed at this point.
Yeah, all right, now explain to me, Seville.
It seems as though. Damn it! It seems as though this is the spot of a fledgling blasphemer.
So do you mean some sort of necromancer, or?
Indeed. It's
Well-
entirely possible that they are still nearby.
I would have to hope so. And then at that point, I will just kind of like reach into my breast pocket and pull out the key I found. Poltergeist friend was trying to get to this in the game room upstairs. So this key likely belongs somewhere to either the necromancer or some part of the house we've yet to be able to access.
Alright, Lustiborns,
Perhaps
what are you
the
doing?
basement we couldn't get into.
So I'm back.
Well, the basement's blocked, and I just point down to like all the rubble and shit that's blocking it. We tried it,
Mhm.
We can look around later. I did notice a door, a small latched door upstairs when I was. I managed to climb up into the second floor because I thought everybody had seen the light. Now I realize that none of you had.
We've been preoccupied.
I can see
And
that.
I gesture in front of me.
I can see that. I will just.
Bring it on, you undead son of a bitch.
I was saying how we're having this casual conversation about what we figured out about the house, and we're just watching you go like, and right, and left, and right, come at you. Like, and just doing like a little like shadow boxing. Okay. We should figure out how to get rid of this zombie. Clearly, ice and a few, the removal of its head aren't exactly working at killing it. So, I would imagine we need some other form of holy power, which I unfortunately lack, despite my training.
Assuming we could find the necromancer, I imagine I'll be able to deal with them.
I see. Well then, we should deal with this one in front of us.
Oh. Why would we want to take away this moment from old Reggie here?
I literally will then like lift up my elbow and like rest it on Seville's shoulder and just kind of like lean against him all sassily like, this is true. It sounds like he spent a lot of work getting this ringing, which I imagine still going off because it's like it's a 10-minute alarm.
10 seconds.
Oh, I thought it was minutes.
Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. Sorry.
Okay, I say it did seem like he worked very hard to have a warning set up for us, so we should let him get something out of this.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
So, Lustiborns, you see that Aurelia and Seville have seemingly agreed to let Reggie
30
fistfight.
turns worth of conversation. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we are now amused now that we're finally in like an okay situation.
But Reggie is still fist fighting this zombie. What do you want to do?
DM, does aid affect myself as well? Or can aid affect myself as well?
I think aid is you can self-target for aid, I believe.
Your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points and maximum. Hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5.
So you can't include yourself in there. So if you cast a regular roll, that's
okay.
3.
I can. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then so I'm gonna do me, Reggie, out of Aurelia and Seville. Who looks a little more hurt?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't been looking at your guys' health.
22 of 25.
I'm 17 out of 27.
All right, I'll do Aurelia as well then.
18 HP, and
I
I'm
have
currently in combat.
So I'm gonna cast. I guess then me, Aurelia, and Reginald. You all hear a large, loud ticking noise before a gong goes off. And you will heal 5 and gain 5 max HP.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So it's temp HP, 5 temp HP.
No, your HP
Also,
max
I would like
goes
to
up
point
by 5.
out that earlier
Wait, my max goes up to 5?
your max and your current HP go up 5.
Yeah.
So this isn't temp, this is permanent.
Well,
No,
it's permanent.
It's while it's going.
It's one of those things where it's like it's
For 8 hours.
it counts as your max HP until the spell ends.
Yes.
So would it... Okay.
It's a weird thing.
So for the next 8 hours, you have an extra 5 max hit
You're gonna
points,
have
and
to
you
remind-
just healed 5.
Okay, I was gonna say, you're gonna have
Just
to
set the
remind me when
temp to
that runs
5.
off.
It's just 5. It's
Yeah, that's
fine.
what I was gonna say. Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. It sounds like a temp thing.
Yeah.
Certain instances will determine if you use temp HP or real HP. It's one of those weird things. So we'll worry about that bridge when we cross it.
Okay.
All right, so let's
So
run.
to your earlier conversation, I'd also like to point out I killed a zombie earlier with fire. It could be as simple as that. And I will end my turn.
Yeah. I specialize in ice, not fire, and my Eldritch Blast also doesn't seem to be doing much to it. Unfortunately, I'm out of fire. The only fire I can use. Blast it. I'll just try to make this a little easier on our fellow friend. Reggie, and I'll just like walk forward and try to stab the zombie again.
Yeah, go for it.
Please just net 20.
I did.
All right, roll your damage.
I hope I can like shatter.
So 5, and then you rolled. So 8.
And then that's another
8,
plus
5,
another
13.
D4.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 and then D4.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. It's 8 damage,
28
and then
damage.
extra 5, so 13 plus 5 is 18. Then 4, 18. All right. So that's what, 26 damage. All right.
Uh-huh.
Does not make the save. As you stab, you go right through the head and like swip it around, and destroys it completely, and it falls over, dead. This time you can tell that is dead.
I was gonna say parts of it like shatter.
Yeah, 100%.
You really should stick to the gun and not your fist, friend. And I just slap him on the back as I kill it.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah,
I want to curb stomp the chest cavity.
you do it. And because it's iced up, it shatters pretty easily whenever you put your weight behind it.
I hope
You did it.
I
You
would
know
really
it.
had me on the ropes there.
what happened, but I really hope I keep this trend of 2 nat 20s a game. Because I
That's
got 2
fucking
last time we
insane.
were in combat.
That guy really had me on the ropes there, but I
you
managed to
did.
pull ahead in the end.
Now you did it, a real underdog tale. Now then, we need to figure out what this goes to. There is, and I just kind of pull out the key to show everybody. Unless we have a way to break through the mass amount of rubble that is piled up going all the way down the stairs, that we tried to rip through earlier when we were here this morning, I did find a latched door in the master bedroom upstairs. That might be our first bet of ways to try to discover where this is from.
So,
That
Do you
sounds
remember
like a fine idea, but I must go retrieve my hand axe first.
Yes, perhaps, if you would, maybe keep the gun on you.
So I'll go ahead and say, because of the map you made, Reggie, when you look at the north room, at the master bedroom, and you overlay on top of the map of the lower floor, you notice something specific. up here in the northern section, right next to the kitchen, and between that and the guest bedroom over here, there is a square of space that isn't being used.
Ah, I believe you have found the secret room.
I see. Well then, we shall head upstairs and unlock, I assume, a locked latch door and figure out to where it goes. And if Seville's deduction is correct, we might be dealing with some sort of fledgling necromancer.
That I know how to kill.
Oh,
Alright, so
why is that?
You shoot them.
You believe we should short rest first?
Yes, I do believe a brief respite would be in order, and I'm just gonna walk over, sit on the stairs, and lean against the railing.
What can I see?
on a chair.
The like how
Be
does the
careful,
sky
I used
looking
a fancy chair
outside?
earlier.
Around what time is it?
so what was it, Reggie?
Around what time is it approximately?
Dusk was about 6:30-ish. We'll say it's probably been about 30 minutes, so it's probably close to 7:10.
I hate to be the man to say this, but while the short rest sounds nice, I believe time is of the essence. We don't know how many more of these things that this fledgling necromancer could summon while we're off gallivanting in the corner, just relaxing.
Instead of making an alarm, yes.
I do understand that time is of the essence, but so is surviving. If we go in there, I believe I will die if I get hit once.
Don't get hit.
I try that every time.
I'm for a brief respite.
I think a half-hour break would be totally okay.
So that's 2 in favor, 1 opposed. Devil?
Haste does indeed make waste. It would be prudent of us to collect ourselves before coming for blows with someone dallying with these arts.
I also have no heals left. I believe Sybil has none either.
If you are so inclined to rest, then I shall stand guard.
I can also stand guard if need be.
Yeah, we can
Because
sit
I have
and
that
rest.
passive.
Oh yeah,
we
sure.
can sit and rest for a moment.
I'm gonna retrieve my hand axe, and then it would be most fortuitous and most efficient for us to at least designate a corner to stand in. That way the guard post is more easily held.
By the fireplace over there, then.
Fireplace it is.
All right, we will go over and hang out here and rest.
Sure thing.
I can't get anything back from doing a short rest, and I'm pretty much full health after that last heal, so I'm just gonna reload my gun and collect my hand axe, and then
just take a
I
short
need to rest.
anyways.
I don't really.
Because
yeah.
again, I already have. I don't
need it.
rest. So...
mechanically, a short rest does literally nothing for me other than heal, and I
Yeah.
don't need to heal.
I mean,
Yeah, he's
it's
fine.
the same way for me, but I would like the
It's-
healing.
Why not take the short
Mhm.
rests?
Alright.
I'm taking the healing.
You
as
do
well.
as
It's
you all
fine.
wish.
We-
Use your hit die as you
we
need.
short healing.
Yeah.
Short resting.
But yeah,
Yep.
so I'm standing guard, being on the lookout in case anything strange happens while they are resting.
I
Okay.
will do the same.
I will take a short rest.
Let's see. One more hit die should full heal me.
That is a full heal.
There we go. All right, and we still keep that that
The
temp
extra
HP.
Yeah, the armor gets 8 hours.
So I technically have 27.
Hell yeah.
I'm technically up to 32.
Hell yeah.
Well, almost 32. But let's see here. And then I get my pack back. Can we take a break?
Yeah, we can take a short breather. We're going until 8, so
Oh, okay.
Maybe
That
if-
would-
I-
that
I'd
would-
say
we
we-
could just keep going.
we'll say.
No, I would please
Okay.
take a moment.
Yeah,
I was saying, 'cause
that
I
very
also need to
badly.
pee,
I've been holding
so-
it since the
Yeah,
30s.
please.
Yeah. All right. So we'll take a moment just to go pee, and then we'll come right back.
Thank you. BRB.
By the way, I'm not setting to break, so you guys still on mic.
guess I'll clean my gun while I wait. Make sure it fires true.
True. Dude, my fucking... I need to go. Dang it. While we're on a break, this gives me a good second to find some goddamn allergy meds. My nose has been going ballistic. This whole time, it feels like allergies. Swear to God, we had Zyrtec in here. That is not what I'm looking for. What the fuck is this? That's prescription meds.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I have a wild berry Pop Tart now.
Ooh, wildberry.
Sal stood up to get some allergy medication.
I thought about getting some food, but I'm gonna just cook dinner as soon as we're done.
I was thinking about grabbing that drink I sent you, babe, but I decided I'm gonna wait until the end.
Mm.
Okay, are we all back or?
No, Sal's getting allergy med.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go midway through when y'all were talking over and detailing what happened, what's going on with the necromancer and whatever. As a random car pulled into the driveway and said they were here for me, and they just
Whoa.
got the wrong house.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That sounds
They were looking for
horrifying.
someone named Jack. I'm like, nah, no one like that here.
Jack Hammer?
It's a bunch of people, clearly in high school, and somehow my parents thought they were my friends. Like, I'm like a good 10 years older than these kids.
It'd be concerning if you were their friends.
Yeah.
Rex, you're befriending children?
Oh, Sal's back.
Yep.
Yeah. Found the pills. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, Piff's awake.
Piff.
Hi, Piff.
Oh, earlier, I'll have you know, so when I was in the kitchen and nobody had like shouted for Lestaborns to like, to tell them things were going on, before the gunshot that Reggie shot went off, my plans were to go to the cabinets of the kitchen and make sure they were cat-proof.
Huh.
No cabinets.
Those cabs were
All right.
falling off.
I think we're all set.
Yeah, I'm all set now.
All right, are we all good to go?
Yeah, I should be good.
Okay. Oh. Signal's dying. Wait, how's that?
Sounds fine.
I'm in my stream. Like, the stream up is, like, really piss poor for some reason. Why? Why is it... Nothing else is running! You motherfucker!
It's in perfect HD for me.
Okay, then must be OBS being dumb then. I'm gonna keep
It's
going.
doing fine for me too.
I just pulled it up to check.
Okay.
Closing that so I don't see any spoilers.
I mean that's why I run it dual screen. The left hand side of my main monitor has your all's view, but collective view, and then the other one has the GM view. That way I can share on screen, so people can still be surprised by shit.
That's pretty smart, actually. I like that setup.
So we come back to you all post short rest, and now exploring the rest of this mansion, this manor, I should say, this manor, to see where this mysterious key Aurelia found goes, and to see if any tracks of this necromancer can be found. So I will go ahead and gather you up, and I'm going to move you over to the second floor.
Yeah, I assume we'd all just go to the hatch, right?
Yep. So let me just zoom, and then... What?
Except Aurelia. Oh, is this what the upstairs looks like?
Yes. There was so many things up here if I was fighting. Like, fuck me.
Does it look like there's any damage in the room, by the way? Like, from Aurelia's fight?
Oh, no, I didn't have any sort of fight here.
All fighting went out here in the
Yeah,
main
you
hall.
Along the way, unless Borns will go like a whistle, like, "Woo, you showed the whole kind of thing."
Well, in truth, I only obliterated one skeleton. I point out its bones as we walk past.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and the rest eventually came downstairs to greet the rest of us.
And we all know how that went.
Absolutely. Now then, if you all don't mind, I'm going to first check if this latch is locked.
There's no lock on it.
Wait. Please, allow me to check for traps first. Or allow someone to check for traps first, just in case.
Fine. Check for traps.
What skill is for checking for traps?
I would like to open it while they're checking for traps.
I will not let you through.
Yeah, I'm not letting you through. Fuck you.
Also,
wait, did you say there's no lock on it?
There's no lock on it. There's no keyhole or anything on this thing. It's just a
what
latch.
What are we doing? What am I checking for traps then? Never mind.
Just in case we open it
Okay,
and
yeah, I'll
like
check.
there's a string.
All right. So what did you say to do?
Investigation.
Investigation. Investigator. 9. I wish I had advantage on investigation.
I'll check
That'd
too.
be so fitting.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, I'll let you roll your own then. Rather than do that.
I will go ahead and say, I think this is the funniest thing ever. And I believe it's an item you can get. It's just a magnifying glass. If you use a magnifying glass, you have advantage on investigation checks.
I need to get a magnifying glass.
You are an investigator. All right, 16.
16? All right. Lustborns and Aurelia, you check around, see if there's any kind of like strings or any kind of mechanisms around, and no, seems like a standard hatch.
All right, I will then proceed to open the hatch.
You do. You flip it open, and you see at the bottom, you see a ladder that is leading down into darkness.
Oh, great. Well then,
I will go first.
Would you like my torch?
I would prefer, but if you insist.
Adventure, and I will slide down the ladder.
Okay.
I like to imagine that Listborns is offering out his torch, and you just slide right past him.
All right, so you're ready. I'm gonna grab you. You slide down, and you eventually hit the ground. I didn't make it in there because I didn't plan down there, but be about here. You come to a lower room. On your right, there are a bunch of casks. Probably supposed to be a cellar for wines. They seem to have dried up, or at the very least, they are molded through. And with raised up, you see there's something off to your left, a small, or actually pretty large table, stone. That's what you see at the current moment.
All right, I'm going to walk forward a couple of steps, turn around and yell, "You guys can come down." Just to get out of the way so I don't get crushed for them sliding down the ladder.
Sure thing.
I'll go down, unless someone wants to go before me, but I'll just head down. No push, no shove.
I'll go down first, after you or before you. You are squishy.
I appreciate it.
Make sure I grab the right person here. Aurelia. Oh, come on. Let me grab you. There you are.
So, do you ever wonder how we ended up in a place like this? Looking for a quarry, and instead we are hunting ghosts in a house.
Which of us was the one that scheduled that train ride again?
I believe it caught both of our attentions. And before he could disagree, Lester Horns is gonna start going down the ladder.
Reggie wouldn't have noticed this because of his torchlight, but really because of your dark vision. As you hear Lestiborn's coming down the ladder, you see off to the side here, on the far end, you see legs. Like a person like laid out on the ground.
And the wheelman.
Huh?
You see, like, over here,
Us or
you, because you have dark vision. Reg doesn't see yet because he's not close to his torchlight.
right, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. I don't have it made in there. But
Yeah, I'll walk over. There's somebody laying down.
There's someone laying down. Seems like a person, maybe?
Legs.
It seems perfectly safe down here. I don't really see anything other than some old barrels.
I shush at him. I'm going to walk over to the legs.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grab Lestiborn and bring him down here as you're walking over. Aurelia,
I bring torchlight with me.
looking down,
I also have a
you
torch.
see in mixture of grays and whites and all that, you see a body splayed out on the ground. A very familiar half-orcish man with scars across his face. He's on the ground holding in his hand a blood-dried dagger, and his entire chest cavity is just like ripped apart.
You were trying to make your way back to your original body. How unfortunate. I'm going to kneel down and inspect the body and go through his clothes and see if there's anything of interest, possibly magical, or anything else on him.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
I do have advantage in those.
I should also ask Reggie and Lestiborn's, what are you doing while Aurelia's investigating this found body?
I should have forgot that I have it. I almost forgot that I had advantage in those.
I'm gonna be inspecting the table and see if I can make sense of what's on it.
Sure. Go
I'm
ahead.
Just making sure Seville gets down all right.
All right. Reggie, you also give me an investigation check. I'll go ahead and move Seville downstairs.
I perfectly understand the table and everything on it.
There's a lot. I'll go start with Reggie first. Reggie, there's a lot of tinctures. Yeah, I was saying it's a lot of tinctures, a lot of vials. It's alchemist stuff. Maybe it's really hard to tell. Aurelia, with your 19 investigation, you find two things on this person's body. You find a little, probably like a few inches tall, silverish statue of a bird, like a raven. And you find a tattered, possibly soaked blood, water, you're not sure, journal.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about what he had on the table.
No. This is what you found.
No, I will reach in, grab the journal, and just open it at the start.
All right. Do you grab the
Then
raven figurine
kind of-
as well, or do you just leave that there?
I'm going to leave it for the moment.
Okay.
And I'm just going to kind of flip through the journal to see what I can learn.
It's fairly smudged. Might been from the blood from his body seeping in. A lot of the pages are illegible.
Sure.
But as you get to the back, you find an entry, and it looks like it's the last entry in the journal. And it reads, "The hours are long, the nights are restless. I refuse to give in. I follow your dark light to a brighter future. I have chosen this place of misfortune to conduct my research, a perfect ground for unhallowed experimentation. The bodies were horribly affected by the accident, but they shall manage as perfect test subjects. To sever the thread of life and encapsulate it into a shell, to stave off the procession to the invoker of a new life, I shall follow your dark light. O glorious Octul, the first wheelbreaker, the second lifer of unlife, the dark star, I follow your footsteps where others dread. I shall unmake and untether my essence so I may be freed of the wheel. I hope that when all is done, I shall enter your domain as a true follower. I follow your dark light to a brighter future, a future that is severed.
Do I recognize the name of the god he's praying to, or writing about?
The first one, the Invoker of a New Life, that is the long name of Fifaro, the god of the underworld.
Better not say that out loud.
Yeah. And let me just hold on. Let me get my notes up so that I make sure I don't say his name out loud. The long name again was
Invoker of a New Life.
Invoker of a New Life. Okay.
He has.
What about that second name?
Well, I want to say it real quick. He has Fifaro's three names. He obviously has Fifaro. The Damned Law is his second name, and his long name is the Invoker of a New Life. It's kind of like calling somebody Chris or Christopher or William. It's like one of those things where it's like,
yep,
they're more proper. Yeah.
So Fifaro. So all right, I get it. So then, what was the middle one? You said it was Fifaro.
Fifaro.
And then I have Invoker of a New Life. What was in the middle?
The middle one was the Damned Law.
The Damned Law. Okay. All right. And now for that second name.
Second one is Ogtul. OG''TUL.
Ogtul. Okay.
Also known as the.
Do I know him?
Roll me a history or religion check.
I have advantage in history.
Go for it. 22.
22.
Ogtul is a very strange phenomena. Very seldom talked about because of his relationship to the dynamics of this world.
Okay.
Ogtul, way back in the day, probably right around the end of the Second Great War, before the beginnings of the Arcanamax, he was a orcish warlock of terrible power. He did research along with a few other people who kind of went against the grain of modern Arcana studies, and was among the first to discover the Wheel of Life that all follow. You die, you enter the underworld, you are placed in your respective hell or heaven by Fifaro, and then you have your second death, and you come back later on as another soul. It's literally like a pseudo-reincarnation. They're beholden to a Wheel of Life that happens. Ogtul and a few of his others were one of the first outside of that scope to know that information. And where many were like, wow, that's really interesting. We have follow a cycle of rebirth. Ogtul felt controlled. He was someone who would be beholden to his previous lives in certain instances. And so he did probably the most sacrilegious thing you could do. He untethered himself from the cycle and became Runerion's first Lich. He was the one who paved the way for necromancy.
Okay. Fuck Ogtul. Alrighty. So I recognize this fucking name.
It's very strange information, I will say.
It is very strange information and rather shocking for me, a Bloodstone, to hear about this and realize. I'll take a look at the tiny little raven statue.
It is intricately carved. It's a silverish glow. It's like a not silverish glow, but a silverish like sheen to it. With the torchlight being off that you see, it's kind of metallic, but it's not like a full metal. It's like a tarnished metal almost. It seems to have like an air of like magic around it, but you're not sure what it does.
I'm going to slip the journal into my breast pocket again, just kind of slip it into my coat. Then I will stand with the raven. He's Lesty, you're the one with detect magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to then stand up and walk over to the group. Well, for starters, I believe, possibly. I kind of look as I guess I wanted to check as I was walking over. Is this a stairwell up, or does this keep going down?
That would be the stairwell that goes up to the main floor, which is collapsed in with debris.
Well then, I will go ahead and let you all know that there is a body, half orc there. That was our necromancer, I do believe. He is long gone. He matches the poltergeist who we slayed. So I imagine, for whatever reason, he was trying to... Well, he couldn't return to his body quite, but I believe this is at least the source of the haunting here. And I did find this on his person, and I'm going to show the small raven token. Listable, could you find out if this is of any magical property?
I will take hold of it, inspect it, and cast Detect Magic.
While he's doing that, could I also ritual cast Detect Poison and Disease?
Sure.
Just because there's a lot of stuff down here.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You have Ritual Magic?
I'm allowing him to cast ritual magic because I think it's silly that they're not allowed to use ritual for their spells.
No, I don't have any ritual magic. What?
It's
Really?
only on my
jealous.
non-combat related spells.
The only reason I give it to him is because like he is someone who
No,
is
I'm
burning
not
around,
complaining
so,
that
yeah.
he has it as well. I want to make that clear.
All right. So with Detect Magic, this statue definitely does have a magic aura to it. You can tell by the way it's infused. It is enchantment school based.
Enchantment school based. I will offer it back and let Aurelia know that the school and that it is radiating the magic.
Reggie, with
It is
the
radiating the magic.
radiating the magic. Reggie, with your detect poison, and you said poison disease, or is it just poison?
Yes, poison and disease. I can.
Yeah. Since presence, location of poisons creatures disease within 30 feet of you. I would say most of the tonics that are on the table are of a poisonous nature. They're varying degrees. Some of them are like, let's see. You can also identify the kind of poison and poison creature disease in each case. Okay. Some of it's like a scorpion-based venom. Something you don't really recognize. It looks like it's like some like strange mixture. Vile stuff, I'll say. But in the right hands, could be valuable.
I'm going to pick them up and smash them in a corner.
Okay. You will
I'm not
unexpectedly
gonna
unleash
explain
mustard
it to
gas.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. You're fine.
I would know if it's mustard gas. That's Delta.
Sorry. Yeah, you throw it in the
I
corner.
start hearing glass breaking off in the corner. I'm like, excuse, what are you doing?
It's better that we don't get these back up to the surface.
Because they do what?
Vile, vile poisons, my lady.
Can I keep one?
I will not allow you to keep one.
No.
Would-
And then I smash the last one.
It would. It'd come in great use later.
I agree with Reginald. Stuff like this does not belong on the surface.
Time.
Oh wait, I wasn't even doing my stuff like this doesn't belong on the surface. There we go.
Yeah, you're in your dark. Yeah, you're in. Either way, then. So you can't tell what this thing does, just that it's magical, correct?
Just that it comes from the school of enchantment and that it is radiating magic.
I see. This be a necromancy tool to you, Mr. Seville?
I will offer it to him.
Can I roll?
Oh wait, I gave it back. Sorry.
Can I roll knowledge?
Oh,
Wait, no, this isn't fucking Vom.
I would say our Arcana. I would say Arcana or religion. I would say.
Yeah, I want to roll knowledge.
Knowledge.
Well, I don't know shit. I just shrug.
It's like a pretty bird. You can't imagine it'd be used for anything like a necromancy tool or anything. It's just a bird statue thing.
Hold it up to Seville's
That's
face.
fine.
It's
Well,
a
then-
bird.
I would still like to. I'll pocket the little raven into like the pants pocket. I would like to at least discover what our poltergeist friend is trying to get, because he was, when I found him, trying to swipe about and grab at this key, but obviously couldn't physically hold the damn thing. So I would like to figure out what he was after. just because the possible cause of all this potentially is dead over there, it doesn't tell me that there's not more that could be affecting the house. If he was after something, and he somehow physically couldn't, he and his apparitional self somehow wasn't able to get to it, he's looking for something more here.
Well, perhaps it might be in our best interest to come back during the daytime to find the missing hole for the key.
I was gonna say the exact same. I believe that is the safest and still productive route to go. Actually, real quick, DM, do I remember anything being locked in my walk-arounds earlier?
Nope, nothing.
Okay, cool.
Reggie, you didn't see any locked doors when you were waddling about making your map, did you?
I would know if there was one on the bottom floor, so I'm assuming there's not one on the bottom floor.
Nope, nothing locked on the bottom floor.
Well, I can't say as much for the upper floors because I was quite rushed doing that, but on the base level, there's nothing.
There's also the yard, which we could explore during the day. Maybe something got buried out there or the like.
Perhaps the key is not to a door, but to a chest or something. Maybe it's not even belonging in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Entirely
Well, why
possible.
would a ghost want that? That's the only curiosity.
Ghosts are weird.
It does
Those are
depend.
quite
It
weird.
entirely depends on what the knowledge of our orcish friend down there knew. There was at least one door I wasn't able to open during my combative tromp around the upstairs. So if I may just at least check if it's locked, and if it is not, we will leave and come back in the morning.
Sure, we should either travel as a group or split.
Well, of course, I'm not. Of course, after this, I'm not having you all run. I'm not running off again.
I was going to say, given how our last experience splitting up went, I think it would be best to stick together for this.
Yes, quiet.
Could I have everyone roll me an intelligence
No.
check real quick?
An intelligence check?
Yep. Just roll d20, add
Just
your
a
intelligence modifier.
Oh, I am dumb right now.
I got a 0.
Oh my god, you got a nat 1!
A nat 1 with a -1.
14.
That's an intelligence check, so just remove your proficiency bonus from that.
Okay, it's a nat 1 still.
For Aurelia.
Over.
You said it was
Intelligence
just
check.
At the top, not a saving throw.
Oh,
God, we're
whoops.
fucking stupid.
My bad. Hold on. Let me find.
No,
my
Aurelia's pretty-
fucking-
actually
Please,
pretty smart.
Aurelia, please.
Well, I'll just say, just remove your proficiency modifier. I think it's just 2 for you.
Still
Yeah,
14.
Still 14. All right. So yeah. The rest of you are pretty much like, yeah, we should just get out of here. And Aurelia has a moment where she's looking around the room, looks at the ladder up. She's like, there's a thought occurs here, Aurelia. For him to have come down here, he would have had to come through the door. No, wait.
Did you mess this up? Uh-oh, he's got to think it
Oh
out.
dear.
Okay, no, I got it. No. So,
Reset.
sorry.
Reset.
No. Yeah, sorry. I just, you realize something. You guys came in here the other day. There was no zombies or anything in here.
No.
It would have been very hard for those zombies to get through the guards that were walking around the grounds. And the only entrance should have been through the front door. You didn't see anything around the back or anything. How did those zombies get back in the house?
They use the front door. They ask politely, walk past the guards.
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat yourself. So the zombies. Wait.
How did the
When you-
zombies get in?
When you came here the other day, there were no zombies or skeletons here. You come here tonight, there are zombies and skeletons here. The guard were posted.
I finally sit there, and I have my odd little thought, and as I assume we're climbing up the ladder. Yes.
I'll say you're probably about to climb up, yeah?
I have a question, Chris.
Sure.
Alarm does not deactivate after 1 usage. It goes into for 8 hours whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or entered. Has it gone off again?
Nope.
Okay. Gentlemen, I know this might seem a bit odd, but it did occur to me that we practically scavenged this place front and back the first day. Rushed a little bit, yes. Or this morning, yes. But there were no zombies. There were no skeletons. And if the green light was from our bright green poltergeist friend, then how in the world did bodies get in here to be reanimated without the guards noticing?
Can I upon realizing that can I inspect the body? How old does it seem?
Well, we at least know that the knife was like dried up blood.
Yeah. If you want to make
Yeah, but like him as a whole, like looking to the any kind of deterioration to his skin, off-colored, bloated, stuff like that.
Sure, give me a medicine check.
Nat 20.
With a nat 20.
Westerborn's gets in when investigation starts. His nose sniffs. He's like, I smell a case.
You examine the wounds on his body, and two things stick out to you. One, the body's probably only a few days old.
Okay.
The second thing is that all these wounds, the breaking of his ribcage and like sputtering it outward, like it's like he's basically like pulled apart from the inside out. This was self-inflicted.
Huh.
I'll convey that, but I don't think that helps the other question.
What are these?
Barrels.
Perhaps there is a hidden room branching off this basement.
Alternate ways in, that's a good point.
Yes. We should... can somebody... I'm not going to say that I'm not. I'm more dexterous. Can we try to move the barrels out of the way? Boys,
Well,
if you would.
They are broken down into many pieces and rotted straight through. It should not be a hard lift.
And we start moving the barrels out of the way.
Sure.
I will not help. I have no strength. I probably
I
cannot
will
lift a
help.
barrel.
I have no strength.
Unfortunately.
You
I
start.
will help. I have very little strength.
You
Wait a
start down here. You start
We
moving
have
your way
no strength.
up.
Dead. Yep.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because these things are withered to shit and back.
Okay.
You start moving them and everything's cool. You get to this one, and it will not budge.
Fireball.
Detect poison and disease lasts for 10 minutes. Is there anything inside that I can detect?
Nope.
I'm gonna look
Fireball.
around. Is there like a keyhole or anything on it? Is this like a fake barrel?
There is a keyhole on it, but it is broken and it's like broken apart.
So we can open the barrel.
Yeah.
I will open the barrel.
You look inside, and you see with your dark vision, makes it a lot easier. You see
Yes.
You see like inside of a barrel, and then it continues on into like a caved out
wall.
section in the
Yeah.
wall.
Gentlemen, we do have a back entrance.
The hunt is on then.
Indeed.
We should get moving.
I want to look for zombie tracks.
Make a survival check.
Survival check. 18.
18.
I also have advantage. I would have advantage on that for the Hunter's Bane as well.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check then, Aurelia.
Okay. Even though I have my -1. 14.
14. I'll say because of the difference between these two survival rolls, I'm going to give it to you in two parts. So Aurelia, you are searching around the ground, and it's a little easier for you because you're tuned to this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You definitely sense that undeath. It's very faint though. It sounds like it's faded. It's not like it's like the usual stench of death. It is a a light fragrance of death going on.
Let's
It's
get
very
a little.
strange. But this coincides with Reggie's 18 on survival, in which you do find tracks, fresher tracks than anything else you see in here. Small, scaled feet. Probably about the size of a kobold.
They're back. The kobolds are back, and they're behind this.
It all makes sense now.
Well then, let us go and find these kobolds and whip them into shape like we did at the train. I would like to at least lead walking forward since I have night vision.
Absolutely.
Or dark vision, but I will then as everybody following me down the cave.
Yes.
I'm following, yeah.
I
Of
would
course.
like to keep a few steps forward, and then I'm going to motion for like several 1 moment, if you don't mind, and I try to see if he'll catch up to me, kind of in the front.
It's a little snug, but Civil can squeeze past to get to the front with you.
Okay. Now, just to be sure, when you explained to me Ogtul, this isn't a god. This is just a guy.
This is a lich. This is the world's first lich.
Okay. But it's not like I'd get in fucking trouble for saying his name, like, just spouting off God's names kind of willy-nilly.
I would say with what you rolled, you know that people don't like to talk about him, but he's not like, if you say his name like Beetlejuice, he'll show the fuck up.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. I will
That's watching
then.
that movie right now.
I would then like to hush my voice in like a whisper as I'm walking forward. So, being the cleric in the domain in which you seem to work in, and I only assume, I apologize if I'm incorrect as you talked of blasphemous, I did find a book on the man's person. Does the name Ogtul ring a bell to you?
I would know that, wouldn't I?
Your grasp
Or
of your
do you need me to
cleric
roll
domain,
on that?
I would say with the grasp of the cleric domain, because of how hasty you kind of thrown yourself into it, I'll say you'll have to roll, but you'll roll with advantage on religion or history.
And
I'd like to use my reaction to get rid of that advantage. Not kidding.
You motherfucker.
I don't know.
Roll with advantage.
16? Yeah, no, with a 16, you would know, not as much as Aurelia does, but you definitely know of Ogtul. He's someone who is maybe not part of the, vengeance side that you were part of, but definitely more of the death domain that you are now part of. Skimming over those notes, skimming over the history of your domain. Ogtul is one of those entities that is disliked by every god. Nobody likes what he did. He is someone who is treated with a level of disrespect and vitriol.
I'd feel when I knew more about him than the cleric. But that's cool. As he kind of, I've let him know. Look, back there, we are dealing with somebody who follows in the steps of such a great lich, and so we are following down quite a more treacherous path than I had expected.
Anyone that looks upon someone that would profane the domain of death with such contempt, this person must be dealt with. And for the crime of this desecration.
So then you are of the domain of death.
I raise an eyebrow. Indeed. It is not something I enjoy announcing, but I don't try to hide it.
Well, I won't go around spouting it. I was merely just curious. Hopefully, we will, as I suspected, your domain will be quite helpful in dealing with the task ahead.
Hopefully.
All right.
Now, I will ask, should we find a necromancer out of this situation, I would like to ask that, should we end up capturing them, they be handed over to me to... Sorry, got
Interrogate?
massive brain farted. Yes.
We'll see to it.
Interrogate them, a manner of which I must know exactly how he has profaned this domain.
I see. Well, we have entered into quite the agreement, and I will continue to help you. This is all a part of your investigation, I assume.
Actually, no. All of this is one happy coincidence. This is just a small spot on Lester Bornes and I's journey.
I see. Well then, we will find this ruffian, and I will make sure that you have your way with him. And with that, how far have we been walking and talking?
I would say at this point, you're probably walking for about a minute or two. And shortly enough, you actually come across a slope upward. As you kind of look up, you see faint bit of light coming through this like rectangular kind of like opening. What's not opening? It's like covered. You see like faint bits of light around it. It's like a door, but it's like laying down. Kind of like a trap.
Is the slope too hard for me to just like kind of walk up?
No, you can walk up easy enough.
I'll walk up. And I will try to. So you said it's a door. It's just like a door that's like laid flat.
As you come closer to it, you do see that the underside of it is cushioned, and you realize this is the top of a casket door.
I see. I will turn around and very quietly convey this to Seville so that he can kind of do the game of telephone and tell the others. And I will very gently, and if I need a stealth check, I will. I would like to very gently try to pry open the casket door if it's not like locked.
It's not locked.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
9.
So
my goal was to basically try to open it enough that I could like kind of peek my eyes through and like see what was around.
Sure. As you kind of like lift it up, you see dirt all around. But you kind of like peek under, and you can kind of see that there's the edges of like a pit, almost like you're in a hole.
Okay, but there's no dirt above me. It's like
the way you look at it, it feels like there's nothing on top of it.
I will then open the coffin to see if we are in an open grave.
You are.
Okay. Well, is it so high up that I can climb? Is it too high up to climb out of?
Nah, you can easily climb out of there.
I will just let the others know we'll need to do a bit of climbing. And I will kind of hop up and look to see what's around me.
Around you, looking like behind you directly, you see the backside of the manor. And around you see, with the light mist settling in, you see a tombstone here and there. You realize you're standing in the graveyard of this manor, set off a ways. Probably try to keep it from the public view. And you look back at the grave you crawled out of, and you see the name on the tombstone is Silva Orthrone, which you remember from your history.
Yes.
Is the name of the daughter.
That is horrendous to say that is. I hate this. I look. Is this within the perimeter of where we told the guards to go out to? Like, do we see one of them?
I would say, yeah, you probably see with your dark vision, you see one of them, like, walking around looking, and he does kind of look in your direction, does see you, but he doesn't recognize who you are yet.
Hail there, guard. We are the Locomotivators?
Yeah, we are.
We all met on a train.
Have you come here, please.
By the Octect, what the fuck is going on here?
Please come here.
He comes over.
You all have been watching this house for how long?
3 weeks?
3 weeks, and you didn't notice that a grave had been dug up, and nobody had checked?
I mean, we thought there was grave robbers, but we didn't want to disturb it, especially after all the moaning coming from the house.
I will.
You didn't correlate the two.
I will point. I will point. Yeah, I'll point down to the coffin where I imagine somebody left it open, and you can see that there's like a hole. Somebody has been sneaking into this grave, and that coffin there has been dug and bored out and goes into the basement of the house. Did you know about this?
What? No, I didn't know that there was a path there.
I would like to figure out if I can tell if he's lying.
Roll an insight check.
I don't even need the insight check. This guy sounds like he's completely out of the know.
8.
Yeah, this is just a random.
He
garbage.
seems
Good
real.
guy.
He seems as weirded out by you. He seems as weirded out as you are.
And then I sit there and I try to
Tell
think.
me,
I'm sorry. I'm just disturbed as I have a passing knowledge of the family.
Oh. Oh, well, if you came from inside the house, how is it? We heard gunshots and explosions and stuff. I see you all here, but is everything okay in there?
The problem has been rectified, as far as we are aware.
Really? Ah. Well,
Let's not get too hasty on that, Ori.
As far as we're aware.
Tell me, young man, what's your name?
Jonas.
Yep.
All right, Jonas. I'm sure you've had a lovely night tonight, but would you be able, or would you be in the know of whether or not the graveyard is typically within your guard perimeter, or is it only due to the extension we requested?
Oh, no, we don't usually go out this far. We're usually pretty close to the house to keep a close eye on it, because all the noises we hear inside, we imagine someone's trying to sneak in, but every time, nobody comes in. But if that leads down to the basement, then that would definitely be outside of our purview.
I would request that you would at least post a guard here for a short amount of time. I found some kobold tracks leading out through the grave.
Kobold tracks? That's very far from where they
Yes.
usually are.
Maybe, but the tracks were there all the same.
Reggie, with your 18 roll they rolled earlier, keeping track of those tracks, you did follow them all the way throughout the cavern and into basically out here. And after a certain point, they just seem to fade.
Could I tell what direction they were coming from with the tracks?
They
Like
were
if they were walking into the house or out of the
they
house?
were definitely walking out. And it seems like they were heading. I think they would be heading west from here.
Now, I can't say whether this is how the kobolds got in, because the tracks were all exiting, but they were quite fresh. Did any of you happen to see anything leaving through this area while we were inside?
No, we've been keeping a close eye, especially because y'all were in there. We didn't see anything.
I look around the graveyard. Are there, like, is it an open space, or is it, like, occluded with anything, trees or tombstones that are high enough for someone to crouch under?
It's on like an incline, a downward slope behind the house. So there's not much tree cover here. You see 2 other graves that seem to be dug up. Looking at them, you see that it's the mother and father. But the rest of the tombstones, none of the other graves seem disturbed or anything. Seems like nothing's going on.
Then they may still be close. So,